2022. 2 years on YouTube. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, I know everybody's probably thinking to themselves right now, we're sick of April Fool's jokes. You guys, you don't know how many people I've seen leave YouTube as an April Fool's joke. What up, Jay? Happy April Fools. Hold on. Get Kenny wrenched up here. There we go. What's up, Bogarts? All right, Jay. Happy April 1st, guys. Had to reach you up there, Kenny. If you got a channel and you make content, you can, have people sub you up. You guys can drop your links if you're doing an event, whatever giveaway, whatever it is that you guys are doing. So, anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the April Fool's jokes because, like I said, I got by about noon. Like I said, I'd seen about 10 different people leaving YouTube. I'm leaving YouTube April Fool's. Like that's not even cool, man. I wouldn't even joke about that. Like if I'm leaving YouTube, I'm not going to joke about that. But anyway, did you guys catch Mike's roast of me earlier? I'm sure somebody out there caught Mike's roast. That was great. What's up, Mike? What up? What up? I was just talking about you. That roast earlier, man. That was brutal. That was brutal. Oh, you'll have to watch it later, Bogarts. You'll have to watch it. You have to. Because like I could make a response to it, but if you haven't seen the video, it wouldn't make any sense to you. So I got one for you on that one. I don't know if Jeff will show up tonight, but hopefully he will. He said the boys got RJ's got a hockey game tonight, so not sure what's all going on there. So how's everybody's evening tonight? So, like I said, if you guys got any events going on or anything, anybody new to the chat, just sub. You don't need to really drop your link. You can, if you got a wrench, all you have to do is click on somebody's name and you can sub them up. I always encourage that. Give you guys like a platform to do stuff on. But yeah, you'll have to watch it, Bogarts. You have to watch Mike's roast. That was me and Naomi was sitting there laughing. First thing in the morning, I wake up, I got my cup of coffee in me. I see Mike's video come across. I seen the title. I'm like, this is not going to go well. Don't forget to hit the like the stream, guys. It helps me out. Helps get us into YouTube's algorithm here. That way we can have more people come in and more people can sub each other up. Do whatever they got to do. Am I driving your dad crazy, Jay? Am I? At least you guys, I'm not giving you guys any of these corny ass April Fool's jokes because, like, again, like by noon, I was done with it. I was like, I was gonna do one, but like, I don't know, probably wouldn't go well. Probably wouldn't go over very well. What I was gonna do, like I had two plans, and I see Mike already had his own plan. One plan was I was gonna shoot a video, and have Mike upload it to his channel, and him shoot a video and upload it on my channel. But he did the roast, so it's all good. Yeah, okay. Hi, Roger. What's up? Your son's a supporter of my channel, so you got a cool son. There you go, Jay. Awkward. Like one of those for me. It's one of those things, and I was thinking about this earlier. I've been thinking about like the 2 years on YouTube thing. Like if you guys really wanted to roast me, you'd go back and watch my first video. Like that's where I would go if I was looking to roast me. I'd go back to that first video I got, and just the awkwardness of talking to a camera. No one's there. I'm like talking to myself in my game room and shit, and it was cringe. No problem, Jay. No problem. Glad that you spend time with your pops. That's kind of why I do my channel. It's kind of in memory of Dad. So, and that's something else I'm gonna be bringing up later on in the stream. Yeah, yeah, that was great. That was great, Mike. That was great. I mean, like I said, I woke up with my coffee, and I'm sitting there, and I seen that come across. I'm like, so I took the tablet, I went in the living room, and Naomi's, already up. So we watched your video. We were dying. We were pissing ourselves laughing. So it was good shit. Well, anyway, that was my one thing I was gonna do. Was me and Mike switch it up, and, like, shoot a video for each other's channel just to screw with people. The other thing I was gonna do is I was gonna make a fake Kane Harder apology. That was the other thing I was thinking of doing. So I don't know if anybody would want to see that or not, but like, oh, I'm sorry, I want to mend fences, and then, hockey mask, April Fools, I don't know, it's just something I thought about doing. But like I said, by the time at noon got around, I'm like, man, everybody's gonna be burned out on this April Fool shit by like 7:30. So, like, everybody's probably sick of it by now. So I'm not even gonna do that. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Now here's something else I want to talk about. Maybe you guys can give me your input on this. The Chris Rock and Will Smith thing. Now, it's kind of, for me, it's a double-edged sword, because I came on here, I've talked to you guys about the horror movies and about, the whole Friday the 13th lawsuit thing and all like that. And I've told you guys, I'm like, man, Hollywood is a cutthroat business. And you got a little taste of it with Will Smith and Chris Rock. That was nothing, man. That was a love tap to me. That wasn't shit. Like, it's all blown up. Everybody's all over the news and shit. It was like, man, all he did was slap him one. You'd think that, I don't know. You'd think that he broke his jaw or something. And it's like, man, that wasn't nothing. Oh, Mr. Infuego, welcome to the stream, brother. Hold on. Got a legend another legend. Always legends in the chat. Mr. Infuego, go check him out. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, brother, and a fellow Yankees fan. Infuego is. So shout out to you. Go check him out, guys. Sub him up. Infuego, you can, now you're wrenched, you can sub other people up. Definitely go check his channel out. Like I said, I caught his video. He was opening some cards, and it was just good stuff, man. Good stuff. Got Yankees fan, man. Like, we're gonna be talking during the season, Infuego. You and my other Yankees fan, Marcus. I haven't talked to him recently. I don't know. He must be busy, but he's a Yankees fan too. Actually, that's where I got some of my Yankees cards. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you some. I got something I got next to me here. Yep, there we go. No, there's not the biggest Yankees player, but I'm hoping he has a bounce back season. These are just two Yankees cards I got near me. I got the Glaber Day 2018. I actually got two of that. I got doubles of that card. So if anybody's interested in that, they can let me know. And then here is a Glaber Topps Gallery Wood rookie. It's a Mint 9, which I don't know how you guys feel about the grade of a Mint 9 on something like that. It's in pretty, no problem, Kenny, no problem. So anyway, those are my Yankees cards that I got around. Glaber, hey, grade-worthy trading cards. Welcome to the stream, but let me get you a wrench, so that way you guys can, if you guys are doing giveaways, if you're doing, some kind of event or whatever, you guys can, you can drop the link in the chat, or you guys can sub each other up. And if you guys do sub each other up, I want to make sure to say to go at least watch, let's say, at least 30 seconds of the video and like and comment. I always go and watch your full video. I'm just going to put that out there for you guys. I will go and watch your entire video and then like and comment, because that way you'll make your sub stick. So just a little bit of a heads up in case anybody was unaware of that. I know that a lot of people have been making the thing about that, so that's why we've been losing our subs. I don't know. It's not going to set up. I'll just set the Glabers here for you guys. But anyway. So, yeah, the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, like, it underscores what I've been saying to you guys for 6 months now, that that's the kind of environment that I get off on. Slapping Chris Rock was kind of punk in a way, I think, because like Chris Rock ain't a fighter like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I see why Will Smith did it. Like I thought the joke was kind of out of bounds, right? But at the same time, you Chris Rock ain't Mike Tyson, so you're not taking a risk by slapping Chris Rock. I guess is my point. Like you're not proving you're tough to me. He was walking all the chest out and stuff. Like, dude, come on now. Anywho, all right, right on. I'm glad to see you guys are subbing each other up. Don't forget to like the stream. Like I said, if you guys got anything you want to promote, drop it in chat. That'd be cool. So, outside that whole thing, Will Smith trained for the movie Oli. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I get you, Mike. Yeah, I see both sides of it. And again, like I said, it's a dog eat dog world. Like the joke was out of bounds. Will Smith was reaction was out of bounds. Like you're gonna get that. That's just a small taste of it. Um, these when you're talking Hollywood, you guys are talking about egos, and all this. Like, I'm not gonna mention his name because we're beefing or whatever. Well, he's beefing, whatever. Um, I told him I was like, of course he's like, oh, it's all about ego. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, you guys have all these people on your channel that are like B-list horror actors, and yeah, it's about ego. Of course it is. And, like that's the whole point, right? But anyway, yeah, yeah. I understand, guys. Like that's one reason that Kenny that I didn't start YouTube before I did because I didn't really have a camera set up and all that. What's up, Tex? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you had you're having a good Friday and a good April Fools. Like I said, I'm not going to waste your guys' time with bad April Fools jokes. I'm just not going to do it. I said I got to about noon, and I was like, man, I'm going to slap the next person that says they're leaving YouTube. It says April Fool. Right, and that's the other thing, Worthy. I agree with you on that. The whole thing, it was just ego, man. It was just 100% ego. And again, like it's not for everybody. Doing what I did with horror movies, it's not for everybody. I'm just an aggressive guy, and that's where I choose to be aggressive. And then I come back and I talk to you guys, and I can just be chill and not be aggressive. But sometimes I feel like I got shit to take out, and Kane Hodder just happened to catch the wrong guy on the wrong day with me. So that's a long story. If you guys aren't familiar with the Kane Hodder story, I'll tell you guys about that. I'll make a video about it or something. But I've went over it multiple times. Um, or what's his name? Larry Zerner. I call him Shelly because he played Shelly in part three. So I want to make some memes for like Kane Hodder and Shelly. I want some Kane Hodder Shelly memes. If anybody knows how to make any memes, let me know. I got some good ideas for some Kane Hodder memes and some Shelly memes. Anyway, it's Hollywood it is like you're swimming with sharks. Like you're in a pool of sharks and you're wearing steak underwear and there's blood all over the water. So anyway, I'm glad to see you guys are subbing each other up. Don't forget to like the stream. That helps me out a whole bunch. So that way I can help you guys out and give you guys a place where you guys can add subs and stuff. I want to grow the community, kind of do things for the community. I wanted to say thanks for everybody who's done video responses for my 2-year giveaway. What I had everybody do is VR, and I'm still like your favorite moments or whatever of my streams or my videos, what have you. And everybody was like saying that they loved the Friday night thing. Well, the thing is that kind of spawned out like I had people in the horror industry saying what I could and couldn't say on my channel. So what did I do? I went and fired up a stream and talked about the thing that they said they didn't want me to talk about, just because they didn't want me to talk about it. And so I said, I'm going to do this every Friday night. I'm just going to let my hair down and do a live stream and just bullshit with you guys or whatever. Oh, that's cool, Gradeworthy. Thanks for that heads up. Yep, milk bone underwear, Jay. That's what it is. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm glad that that happened because, like I've been saying for months on my channel, what it is, and that just underscores my point. What happened, with that is it underscores the whole point I was trying to make to people about it. It's like you don't go into it half stepping. If you do, you should get out of it. Well, it's not for thumbnails. I was gonna make memes for like the Discord and stuff. I can do Kane Hodder and Shelly memes is really what I was gonna do with it. Like have a one of Kane Hodder. And it's got like him and his Jason get up and it says, "I don't know how to send packages through the mail" or something like that. Anyway, just as a joke. But yeah, people got all sensitive about it, and it's just like, dude, again, if you can't take the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen. That's just the way I look at it, and that's the way I look at the Hollywood thing too. So, but anyway, 2 years on YouTube. Um, like a lot of people like the Friday stream, so I'm kind of glad that I decided to that I was irritated into doing it. Basically, like wasn't even mad. I was just more irritated. I'm like, how are you going to tell me what to talk about on my channel? Like just because you got some B-list actors on your channel doesn't give you the right to come over here and tell me how to run my shit. So step on with that. Like I deleted the entire conversation. I could have sunk his boat worse than I did, but I was being nice to him. I was being nice to him because like he was nobody. He's just another guy on YouTube, just like me, talking about horror movies or whatever they do. That's a good one, Mike. That would be a good one. I need that one. Yeah, the Calvin sticker. Yeah, that. And then Shelly. I'd have to make some Shelly memes. Yeah, it is in Fuego. Like, it's exactly what it was. They're like, oh, you can't say that about Kane Hodder. And I'm like, well, is anything I'm saying not true? Well, no. Well, then shut the fuck up. That's what I told him, basically. And, he got all mad about it. And, no, I was like, dude, you don't tell me what to talk about. I'm not working for you. So, yeah, we don't chill no more because of that. Because all because I said something that somebody he knew might not like about Kane Hodder. That's what it was all over. I said something that somebody he knew that worked with Kane Hodder wouldn't like me saying, and I'm like, well, they can come over here and tell me if they want, but I doubt they do. Don't forget to hit like on the stream, guys. It helps me out, and I can help you guys out better that way. But anyway, so 2 years on YouTube. I can't believe that I've been on YouTube for 2 years. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy wild ride for me, and looking forward to doing a giveaway for you guys on that. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like I get that too in Fuego. I get that kind of thing too. It's like I don't mess with. Thanks, Miss Fuego. Thanks, brother. He broke the like button. The like button has been broken. What's up, Jimmy? All right, thanks for stopping by, brother. Nice to have you in the stream. Um, but yeah, so been a long 2 years for me on here. It has. It's been a long 2 years. The last 6 months, I've been shooting videos on my floor until Mike got me a desk. So, huge shout out and props to Mike and everybody that helped him out too. It's a long list of people. Started on the first. Would you start on the first? Everybody's doing great, Jimmy. We're all having a great. Here, let me hit you up with the wrench, Jimmy. I don't know if you make content or not, but if you do, it'll even if you don't, you can make you can sub people up or whatever. Gosh dang it. Add moderator fail. Oh, in Fuego's first vid, yeah. No, I appreciate it, brother Mike. I do. Get me up off that floor. That floor was brutal, man. It was no lower back support, and it was all right, Jay. Right on in Fuego. Yeah, that first like few months for me. I appreciate it, Jimmy. That first few months for me, I was trying to find my way. I was trying to figure out, how to do stuff. I was shooting actually my videos on my dad's laptop at the time, and like on this HP laptop, there was no camera. I couldn't like it's not like my tablet where I can look at the screen and see the other side. I had to kind of be blind behind it when I was shooting it. So like a lot of those older videos aren't the best because I'm shooting with a laptop and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, but yeah, that first few months it kind of was again, getting used to like shooting a video. Just that first video, you're like talking to yourself. There's nobody else in the room. You're just sitting there talking to, I'm in the game room talking to my bookcase and shit. And it was kind of weird for me, but after so long, it's just like, as you guys know that make content on here, it gets like, you lose that pretty quickly. Um, or maybe you guys are just used to talking to yourself. I'm pretty sure Mike's used to talking to himself. I'm gonna be careful not to shut my stream down. Last week I accidentally hit the wrong button. I hit the no button, and I shut my stream down. So hopefully YouTube doesn't kick me and I don't screw up and hit the wrong button. I'm being extra careful tonight. So yeah. Well, that first video for it, that first one was kind of awkward, but I'm glad I got the tablet. Now this tablet works a whole lot better for stuff. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Um, Really helps me out to do that. I know I have to keep repeating it, but I see people in here and I'm letting. Uh oh. Oh, okay. I can start now. Well, I've been going for about 21 minutes, Naomi. Almost 22 now. So, April Fool's on you, Naomi. Yeah. I broke my stream last week. I think I'm lucky I haven't broke my YouTube channel yet because like get me and Jeff and Mike all in here at the same time. Me delusional from pain and coffee and pain meds, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten my like broke TOS on here. I'm surprised. Like we let it go, guys. Like you won't have to worry about none about that woke stuff around here. We just sort of BS or whatever, hang out, do our thing. I don't either grade. I could be. It doesn't bother me, but like I don't know. I don't want you guys to see the wreck of my room right now, so that's more what it is. It doesn't bother me either way. I've been on camera. I did go on camera for one video at the end of it. It was at the end of the video, but anyway. So April. April's a month for me. Oh, Mike. Uh, I'm gonna let that one slide, Mike. I'm gonna let that one slide. uh, like I said, I'm surprised we haven't gotten kicked off of YouTube yet. Or at least I haven't. Like it's on my channel, so I don't think they get kicked off. But I know that Jeff said he had a hockey game with the boys, so it sucks when he's not here. Lisa said that she was moving. Lisa Z said she's moving, so she won't be with us tonight. And that's unfortunate. But so shout out to Lisa Z. Um, that gorilla grip, yep. Something like that. Shake it more than 3 times, Mike. You shake it more than 3 times. So, anyway, going back to my April thing, like it's it was gorilla glue. Yeah, something like that. Um, the whole April thing, like April's a rough month for me. That was the actually April 21st will be the anniversary of Dad passing away, which is without that I don't on here doing this right now. It was something that motivated me to do it. I had to stay motivated to do something, and so that's what I kind of grasped onto there. And it's like, okay, well, this just gives me structure, guys. This just gives me something to do on a Friday night, because otherwise I'd be out there probably getting into trouble or something. Naomi, you can drop your link in chat if you want for your channel. Everybody, if you guys want to drop your link for your channel, or like I said, anything you guys got going on, feel free to do so. You guys are here to grow. We grow as a community. Mike, it's average. It's average, Mike. Damn it. Allegedly. Allegedly. You're bad, Mike. You're bad. Like I said, I'm gonna end up getting kicked off of YouTube. Like, what happened to Sam's channel? It's gone. Surprised it hasn't happened yet. It's not for lack of me trying, but anyway. Not that I really want that. Like I said, this is just structure for me. So give me something to do. I go nuts if I don't have something to do. Yeah. Mike, a lot of like old jokes I know um, were from being around veterans. Like I heard by the time I was 14, I'd heard every dirty joke a kid that age could have heard. So that's kind of, that's why I get a kick out of it. It's because like I haven't heard some of these jokes in a while. So everybody go sub to grade worthy trading cards. I'd do it grade, but I'm in the middle of a stream. But I will look you up. I don't know if I'm sub to you or not. I've got so many channels I've subbed to, guys. It's ridiculous. That's why I want to make my a Friday night thing for you guys to come in and get more subs, so that way it's just not all on one person. We could all kind of work together. My favorite old dirty joke. I would have to sit down and think about that one, Mike. My memory is so hot no more. I was thinking of telling you guys a story about the one about Fast Eddie. I remember I mentioned him on here before with the donut story. Remember the donut where the Ralph got the donuts out of the trash can? I remember one time Fast Eddie, he would carry these cap guns. I just did not do that. Oh wow, thanks. I just didn't do that, by the way. Welcome, Magnus. YouTube just kicked me. I know, Magnus. I'm at the same place. That's why I'm trying to give guys a platform and like help people out any way I can, even if it's not me going there myself. Mike, no. Again, what I do, as they call it in the jail, you put your jack shack up. You gotta put your jack shack up so you can go do the five knuckle shuffle or whatever. Anyway, that's another thing I thought of was funny jail stories I could tell. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to ponder on some of these because, like I said, I've forgotten a lot of stuff over the years. I'm in pain constantly. But welcome to the stream, Magnus. Thanks for the kind words, in Fuego. I have a blast on here. Yep, Yank It Blanket. Yep, the Yank It Blanket, the Jack Shack, the, you know. I was telling my neighbor, I was like, if you ever get locked up, first thing you do not do is you do not go into the shower without no shoes on. You're stepping on everybody's dead babies. You're stepping on every single dead baby that's in that motherfucker. Don't do it. Just put the morning shoes on, go take your shower. That's gross. Well, it's the truth, Magnus. It is gross. Don't don't get locked up. That'd be my advice. I was telling him too. I was like, man, imagine this. Is like you got a toilet in your cell, right? And there ain't no partition there. There's no curtains there. So when you go to the bathroom, every guy in the room is watching you go to the bathroom. There's no privacy whatsoever. None. Alfalfa or Spanky, yeah. Yeah. That's Tommy Boy. That's a great movie. Um, that Tommy Boy makes me think that, Mike, that's the other thing. We got to figure out a Discord movie to watch for Sunday. We do, I got Discord and we watch movies every Sunday evening. So that sounds like fun to you guys. I can pin my Discord invite link. And my only thing is you have to have a wrench and be subbed to the channel, which all you guys in here, obviously. The Gray Man. I don't know, like, okay, so here's the thing with the Gray Man, Mike. Like, one, I've read the Albert Fish story. That's Albert Fish was a sick individual. Like, I don't even want to talk about the stuff that guy did. That guy, like, had some. Yeah, it wouldn't, Magnus. It wouldn't. Like, I don't know if you live in the states or not, Magnus, but I'm just telling you, man. It's what it is, right? Mike knows what I'm talking. Mike's been down. He knows what's going on. But anyway, the thing about Gray Man, right, is man, I don't like. I'd watch it with you, but I don't know if anybody else would want to watch that or not. Because like, dudes that did some heinous stuff to like kids and stuff. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, we watch horror movies, Magnus. Yes. Last week we watched what was it, Mike? We watched The Night Watchman, Ken Arnold. I'll tell you guys the Ken Arnold story. Ken Arnold he's a Baltimore Orioles fan, and the reason he is because at one time he was a shortstop prospect for the Orioles, and then Cal Ripken Jr. became a thing, and thus ended Ken Arnold's shortstop career in baseball. Human Centipede. No, I don't know if I would want to watch that. Yes, we watched House 1 and House 2. And now that you mention that, we got to do this. We got to do this right here. I'm going to knock everything over. We're going to shout out Sean Cunningham because that's what we do. Salute to Sean Cunningham. Absolutely. Somebody. Oh, John, Autograph Fisherman. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Bogarts. Can't hate on you making some money, man. Conjuring 1 and 2. Oh yeah, like if it's on YouTube, Tubi, I'm gonna try to Netflix again sometime. Discord's kind of wonky sometimes. Sometimes it'll let you show a movie, and sometimes it won't. So I'm just kind of going through and playing. But I found some good zombie movies on Tubi, Mike. Some funny ones that I thought you guys might like. Nosferatu. If we go old school, I want to watch the. My first horror movie was that I watched as a kid was the Wolfman, the Universal Pictures one, the black and white one, right? That I would like to watch that one again. Children of the Corn. Muppet Treasure Island. I don't think that's. I don't. John, I don't think that Muppet Treasure Island's a horror movie. Creep Show's awesome. I love Creep Show. Creep Show and Creep Show too. I love horror anthologies, like just anthologies in general. That's Body Bags is another good one. It has Stephen King in it. It's got John Carpenter. All kinds of good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing movies Sunday night, like 5:30. Me and Mike usually get together, um, and that. So and we'll watch. And we got voice chat in there. So if we want to, something funny happens, or if there's an Easter egg in the movie, I might, point it out or whatever. Because I'm a nerd. If I know somebody who, if I've got an autograph or I know talked to somebody who's in the movie or directed it or whatever it is, I'll tell their story like Ken Arnold. Phantasm. Yeah, Phantasm's on Tubi. We could watch that. Phantasm. I remember I can't remember if it was the first Phantasm, but when I was a kid, I watched one of them. And man, all I can remember when I think about Phantasm is I had that damn sinus infection. I was so sick. And every time I think about Phantasm, I remember I had that sinus infection out there. So Carrie, yeah, that's a good one. 442, yeah, that car was awesome. That was an awesome car. But yeah, it's a good series. We can watch. I think they have the HD version, a remaster of it on there too. The Omen. I used to have a lot of these movies on VHS actually. Like I said, I showed you guys my VHS tape, but I got a box of them in there. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them. I don't have a VCR. Oh, that's a good. It's good advice, Infuego. I never thought of that. Any Stephen King. I used to have my own Stephen King library, guys. No word of a lie. Read every one of the Dark Tower books, and the whole bit. I'm a Stephen King fan. Hellraiser. Yep. Doug Bradley. Doug Bradley's awesome. I'd watch Hellraiser. If you guys, the original Child's Play, you go back and watch that. It's funny stuff. Child's Play taught me life lesson from Child's Play. Never buy a children's doll from a shady guy in an alleyway. Okay, just don't do it because it's going to end badly. Okay, it's probably possessed by a serial killer or something. But anyway, yeah, we'll watch. We'll get together. What I could do, I can't make polls. But Mike on his channel could make movie polls. So to like vote, like have her like pick a movie, like 4 or 5 movies, and then vote on what movie we watch. I think maybe that would work better. Yeah, never buy anything from that Magnus. That's legit advice right there. But especially not a children's doll. Especially not a children's doll. Never a good idea. See, in the movie, the girl's trying to get the toy for her kid, right? And it's one of how it is in Christmas time. It's a Christmas movie. Child's Play is, by the way, the original, and she's trying to get the toy that's all sold out for her kid, and she buys it off a guy in an alleyway. What? Yeah, child. Yeah, Gremlins, Leprechaun's a good one. I like Leprechaun. Got a bunch of big actors young when they're young in Leprechaun. I think the first one was the best one. Saw marathon. I've never really got much into the Saw. I like the first couple of them. After that, it just got repetitive and pointless to me. Yeah, Phantasm definitely. I'd watch the first couple of Saws, but like anything after that, I just like I tried watching the last one they did. I can't remember the name of it now, but I just couldn't get through it. I was just like, man, I can't watch this. But yeah, every Sunday we'll get together, and like I said, I'll pin after I'm done with this live stream. I'll pin my link for my Discord invite. You guys can hop on to my Discord. We have, like I said, we have voice chat. We get your snacks together and stuff. Whatever. Yeah, I know. The TV series. Yep, yep. I like the one they did for Freddy too. I remember that one as a kid. The Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street TV series. I hear they're going to be doing another one of those. What I think they ought to do, because Robert Englund's too old to do it now, and now it's probably going to cause some consternation that I said Robert Englund's. Yeah, guys, got to keep in mind these guys aren't young anymore. But what they ought to do with the Nightmare on Elm Street thing, and this is just my opinion, since Robert, I mean, he could do cameos and stuff, I'm sure, but like, um, what I would do is I would make a prequel before Freddy got set on fire and all that, and show his life before he became Freddy. That's what I think they ought to do with it. That would be what I would do with it if I had my rights on if I had the rights to do so. I don't, but that would be where I would take it actually, because that was the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Like that was the first episode. The pilot episode was Freddy Krueger's backstory, and I thought that was pretty cool. Jason in Space. Yep, Jason X. That's actually my least favorite out of them. The only Jason movie I have in here next to me right now is the original Friday the 13th. Um, it's signed by Sean. I'm gonna sit it back up here because if I sit it anywhere else, it's probably gonna fall over. But I need to hang up my autographed picture of Sean's too. Jason X. Yep, absolutely. I don't know. Like Jason X almost didn't get made. Like that sat on the cutting room floor for like 3 or 4 years before they put it out. And at the time, like if you guys ever watched Jason Goes to Hell, at the end of it, Freddy's glove comes out of the ground and grabs Jason's mask. So here, me and everybody else at the time, however old I was at the time, I don't even remember. It was in '93, I think it was. I waited for at least 10 years for Freddy versus Jason to come out, and it was the longest 10 years I've ever had to wait for any movie. And I think that's the last horror movie I actually watched in a theater. Dennis Slays. Yeah, I like those movies. They're so bad, they're good. That's good stuff. Jason X, funny fact on that, Kane Hodder's last portrayal of Jason. So, so someone breaks out singing. Yeah, yeah. I don't do musicals that often. So you don't have to worry about that. I was gonna do as we get towards baseball season. If you guys get like watching baseball movies, I might like throw some of those in, sprinkle those in for Sundays if you guys want. Um, yeah, right, right, Mike. Yeah, I don't really. One or two. There are a couple of musicals I like, but for the most part, no. If I wanted to listen to music, I'd listen to music. I wouldn't watch a movie. You know what I mean? So, oh no, the Blair Witch people. Oh no. Oh, you get. See, I don't have a T-Mobile subscription in Fuego, but that's good to know. I got the MLB TV on my PS4 though. It doesn't run right though. I've tried to run it and it doesn't run right. And I know that I heard the Yankees are going to make what was it, like 21 games out of the season or so many games out of the season that they're only available through Amazon Prime or something like that. I can't remember exactly who it was through. Prime Amazon, yeah, that's it in Fuego. Thanks. So yeah, like I don't know, I feel like that like the Yankees organization is trying to squeeze the fans out as much money as they can. I don't know if I agree with that or not. I think that's messed up, but that's just my opinion on it. It's not like I'm gonna be going to a Yankees game anytime soon, but still, it's the people that are fans. Like you'd probably get more attendance if you stop doing stuff like that. I'm talking about like the people, the owners and stuff. Yeah, yeah, it is shenanigans. Yeah, and that's but you know what they'll say? Oh, well, we do the game of the week on YouTube, guys. We do game of the week on YouTube. One game a week on YouTube, compared to the 20 games that they're going to charge you for. Oh, nice, in Fuego. Cool. I didn't know you lived there. But yeah, I seen that today. I was like, at first I thought it was going to be an April Fool's joke. I was waiting for April Fool's, but no, it wasn't. So it's like, man, that's bunk. So, but usually it doesn't matter to me because usually, guys, honestly, what I'll do is I'll wait till the games are over and I'll go and I'll watch the clips on YouTube unless it's like a major postseason game or like World Series kind of thing. That's normally how I do things because I don't always have time to sit here and watch a 3 hour baseball game. Yep, exactly, John. Exactly. And see, the thing about that is like that also impacts the card hobby as well. I believe it may be indirectly, but at the same time, if you're getting taxed by your favorite team or whatever, and it's going to affect the what you buy for cards, which just went up in price. Again, no April Fools. What do they say? Tops blasters are going for 27, $28 now. Good load, that's a lot of money. I'm already sick of it. And that was one of the things I was going to get for like a giveaway prize. I was going to go get some cards, but like I don't know if I wouldn't even know if you guys would want me to do that. If you guys want me to do that, let me know in the chat. But $27 for a blaster box? Man, that's asking a lot for Heritage especially. Like it's tough to pull anything out of Heritage, let alone pay $27 for it. Magnus, the last time I was at Walmart here, they had an excess of stock, and I've seen people open 2020 or 2022 Series One, and I don't think I would even want to buy it. I've already got a Wander Franco prospect card, so I'm not really that into getting his rookie. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, I could give some horror movies away. Yeah, I mean, you can get lucky in Fuego. I'm just saying that, like, for guys like me, right? Like small channels like me right here, the difference between me getting a blaster for myself to open on my channel and not is that $7 extra that they're charging. So, like, I have to keep that in perspective. And there's guys out there that might buy a couple, but they might have bought more had they not be charging that much. So it just dampers printing too many of them. That's the other problem. Oh no, Magnus. Oh no, 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 no. Hold on. Magnus went there with it, so now I'm gonna break out the Otani. Magnus went there. Otani's overrated. This is not going to end well. Okay. At the end of this season, Magnus, I want you to tell me that Otani's overrated. I remember when I was pulling his cards in 2019, and he hadn't seen a full season in the big leagues yet, and everybody was saying he was a bust. And he goes and wins the MVP, and now everybody's still saying he's a bust. I would wager, guys. I'd wager on this, and if he stays healthy, again, everything hinges on the players. Anybody can get injured, that happens. Jacob Grom got injured. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Now that, yeah, I get it, John. I get it. Yeah, oh no, yeah, I get it, Infuego. Yep. No, I get it. It's just if you're doing it for fun, whatever. But like, for me, money's an issue. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I guess with it. Yeah, I get you, Mike. And again, like it's all a personal preference, right? Like it's all what you guys want. I'm not saying what you should go and buy, but eh, that's a video I'm gonna make, Magnus. I will entertain that argument. I will again if he stays healthy. Like that's the key for any player, right? Like that's not just to Otani himself, but like he's playing. He's a pitcher. He bats. I've seen them stick him in right field before, so like he's got more opportunities to get injured too. They got him stealing bases. So like, but if he stays healthy, I see back to back MVPs if he stays healthy. That's just my opinion. And hey, Crafty, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Hope your Friday's going well. Yeah, John. That's one of the reasons, John, I made myself a variety channel because all these markets keep changing all the time. So if, something happens, I can always go something else. I'm not just pigeonholing myself into one area of collectibles. Or I don't even have to do collectibles really. Like a lot of guys think that I don't really not really looking to have the biggest collection. I enjoy what I have. I appreciate what I have. I don't need to own everything. I like just sitting here and BSing with you guys on a Friday night, you know? But yeah, well, greetings, Crafty. Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're well. But yeah, I like to open a pack once in a while. It would be nice to, open a pack here and there. But as far as like, you know, going out and buying a hobby box, even if I don't know, I don't know if I'd do that even if I had the money. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't have room for this. There's just, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of room in there. I'd have to move stuff around, but got my medicine up there, got boxes and stuff up there. Like, I don't have room to stick a hobby box. So, no, the prices are, yeah, I get what you're saying, Magnus, about the prices of stuff. And, yeah, that is, I agree. It's outrageous for what some, and again, he gets injured or he has a down season. Let's say I'm wrong. Let's say Otani has a down season. Then his cards are going to cool off. And that just, again, that's for everybody's cards. That's just not exclusive to Otani. Right. Yeah, I get it, Mike. And like I said, I like to open packs once in a while, but I just don't see myself going out and like money's an issue for me, so I don't see myself doing it a whole lot. Yeah, it's hard, Crafty. It's hard. It's hard out there. Not much, Jay. We're just shooting the breeze, talking cards. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of actually went into, guys. Is like I'm more into the guys I PC instead of buying a box and hoping I pull one of their cards. At this point, for me, it makes more sense to do it that way, so I don't got all these commons laying around. Like you guys don't even know. You don't even know. Here, let me take some of these down. This is just some of the stuff I got sitting around here. I mean, I got top loaders and cases and all this other junk laying around here, and I just don't got room for it. Like here's this stack. This is just this random stack of 2020 Heritage right here. I just got laying around because I don't have nowhere else to put it. And I hear you can donate these to like hospitals and stuff like that. So I might do that, like one for kids or whatever. But I just don't see me doing it a whole lot because I have other issues I have to deal with other than finding out where I'm going to store cards at. Does that make sense to you guys? Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Crafty. I wasn't aware of that. if I owe you anything else for shipping, just let me know. If it's a shipping thing, it's cool. I just wanted to really, I wanted to get them crafty so I could shout you out and I could have other, because like I said, I'm not trying to buy every single card known to man, but I can shout you out and I can have people go to your channel and they can buy the cards too. So that was my idea anyway. Oh no, John, that's not good. Oh, uh, Mike's looking for a 2019 Chrome Lindor Red Refractor. And it's probably numbered out of 20 or something, or 101 or something, right, Mike? Because there's not many Lindors that Mike doesn't have. I appreciate it, Crafty. No, that was just really my plan was just to get the cards so that way I could shout you out and have send some more eyes to your channel. Is really what was slam book. You want some autographs? I got doubles autographs or what? What are we talking here? Yeah, I slammed these cards down like a phone book. It just gets ridiculous. And that's not even. There's other shelves below this that I got crap in too. So, and like, I need to start hanging stuff up on my wall. Oh, God, but Bichette, I'm big on Bichette. Like, that'd be something, if I had the money, I'd jump on. That would be something I'd jump on. I'm big on Bo Bichette. I know Jeff is too. He's the Blue Jays fan. You're always looking for Lindor autographs. Okay. Well, I never know with like Lindor cards. I never know, Mike, because you got so many of them. It's like hard to tell what ones you have. Yeah, Bo. His dad was a beast, and Bo's a beast too. I've always don't sleep on Bo Bichette. That'd be my advice there, unless he gets injured. Which so far, knock on wood, he's been healthy for like when they've had full seasons. That's been the other problem. Jay, $12 a piece. It's not bad. What are they? What kind of bow cards are they? Bogarts? Are they just his base rookies, or I'm confused on what? There's like his rookie year was 2020, I believe. Unless like I think he might have a 2019 Bowman prospect card or something. Jay. Well, there you go, Mike. And Fuego's got a metric shit ton of Lindors, so there you go. That's a legit unit of measurement too in Fuego. I know, right? I like Griffey Senior. I remember I had one of his cards as a kid, and again, being a kid, I thought, oh, this will be worth something. No, unfortunately, Senior's cards don't go for much, but they're cool though. Barry Bonds, I think it's uncle or something like that. One of his cards, Bobby Bonds, I think it was. I've got one of those, which is not worth anything. I know in Fuego, and that's my other thing. Like, I got OCD like no other. So like, I'm constantly organizing my cards and going through and sorting them. Oh, you only have 15 autographs so far. Okay. What you should do, Mike, is you should make, I don't know, you might have already done it, make a video of all the autographs you have of Lindor. So that way, if I see a Lindor out there and I know you don't have him, I can let you know. 2020 tops rookie. Okay. See, I think I have his tops. Yeah, I feel like we're just the print runs that they got now. Like I said, that's what scared me off of 2022 Series 1 is the print runs on them are just ridiculous. And who was it? I was watching Bumluck earlier open a blaster of 2022 Series 1, and he pulled a gold card that he had doubles of. Like, how do you even do that? Like, I guess that's why he calls his channel Bumluck. Grade worthy. You gotta stop turning my jokes into real things. We might break the universe here. All right, there you go. Mike and Fuego pull his Lindors he's got. Oh, nice, Bogarts. Yeah, keep Brian Hayes. He's one to keep track of too. I think the Pirates have a shortstop that's pretty high. Yeah, Bumluck's awesome. I was letting him know. I was like, this is why when it comes to Topps flagship, I don't do blasters. If I do buy them, it's either fat packs or hangers. I prefer fat packs. I've had better luck with fat packs, but maybe you guys have had. Hey, what's up, hobbyist? Welcome to the stream, brother. Um, if you guys have had different experiences, let me know. But like a lot of the cards I've pulled out of fat packs. That's straight up. That's where I'm at with it. And plus, a fat pack, you got way less cards, so again, you don't have to worry about storing them and all that. But that's just me. I'm running out of room in here, guys, with stuff. I need to go through and sort all this stuff and get rid of what I don't want and all that kind of stuff, and just collect who I collect because I just can't do it. Like I've got cards over here on my table. Like I got cards set up on my PS3 and stuff. Like, I don't. I need to get some of these black stands. These black stands. I need to get some more of those. Those need to be a thing, so that way I can display my cards and they can look all nice and everything. Something I got to work on. Or like Crafty does, you get them Lego stands. Give me some Legos. But Legos are freaking expensive. You guys ever went to Walmart looking at Legos before? Get out of here with it. 70 bucks for a thing of Legos or whatever. Not happening. I'm a skinflint from a long line of skinflints, guys. That's what I am. I don't know any way else to be. If I watched this show, what show, hobbyist? Jay's got like a family crisis going on over there. Um, give me a second, guys. I might be able to do that in Fuego. Let me see. I got one. I got an A-Rod card that was given to me by a Yankees fan, and since it's a Yankees fan, I'll go grab it. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Talk amongst each other, but don't throw stuff in my chat. What? I've got other ones here. That's the one I got right now. Just ran into the door. Mr. Magoo in it over here. Oh, nice, Crafty. I got this one. It's just a bazooka blast, but I think it's a bat relic. Don't know if you're interested in that or not, but this is a game used bat from 2006, A-Rod. It's actually a game used bat. I didn't know if it was or not. So, bat relic. So there you go, in Fuego. That's if that's a card you would like. Let me know. Oh, nice. He's got an A-Rod rookie card. Mike does. Yeah, I got a bat relic of him. I was never the biggest A-Rod fan, but I'm not. I'm not one of those that hates him either. He's kind of controversial. So there you go, in Fuego. There's a bat relic of A-Rod. I've got a couple of other one of his cards laying around here somewhere. I'd have to sort through and find them. That was one I just pulled out of my bookcase in the game room. Yeah, I wish the expos would become a thing again. That would be great. I think it would be better for baseball if we had a Montreal Expos team. So, but there's a lot of problems with doing that too, with the money end of it. You need more Jeters. The only one I got's my lucky one. That's the only Jeter I've got. No, I've got another one too. I've got two Jeters. I got my lucky Jeter. I don't know where it's at right off the top of my head. It's probably up here. Ooh. Let's see if I can find it. No, not in that stack. There's a nice, nice chrome bagpipes. I don't know if you guys got any Bagwell fans in here. R to collect sets. What's up, brother? Hold on, let me get you a wrench, man. You guys are free to sub each other up. If you're not sub to each other, promote anything you guys got going on. I don't think my Jeter's in there. I don't know where my Jeter's at right now, Crafty. I think I've showed that one to you anyway. I think I've shown you my... It's kind of like the short print Jeter kind of thing. Topps Chrome is his gold glove card. I don't really collect many Jeters. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at. How much? I'm not even sure what it's worth. I'd have to look into it in Fuego. Um, uh, if you go in Fuego, if you go to any of my videos, I have my email in all my videos. If you just email me, I'm sure we can figure something out. But I'll save it back for you in Fuego since I know you want it. And I know you're the A Roger guy, and that's a bat relic. It's a game used bat. It's a bazooka, so it wouldn't be that much, I wouldn't think. But again, it's game use, so it might be. I don't know. I never even looked at a comp up on it. Somebody wants to look a comp up on that and let me know. I can't rightly do it while I'm in the middle of a stream, so we'll set that aside there. It was Topps Chrome Gold Glove. It was like a kind of a refractor kind of thing. I'll try to find it. I put it in one of my stacked cards over here. There you go. There you guys go. Patrick Mahomes game face. There's Trouty. There's a Jeter. It's right here. I got it. There's a Jeter. There's Topps Fire, just a base card, but got a couple of heritage short prints there. Son of a mother duck. I lost my lucky Jeter. Where'd it go? Not so lucky now, is it? Wait, hold on. It might be behind here. I'm going to have a mess over here by the time I'm done, guys. This is like par for course. I got to make a mess. Okay, there it is. There's my Jeter. Bam! It was right there in front of me the whole time. So that's the Jeter I have. The Rawlings Gold Glove Award. I guess it was a short print kind of like thing. 2006 Topps Chrome. This is Derek Jeter. It's my lucky Jeter. There you guys go. So there you go. Mike was wrong about... Wait. What was Mike wrong about? In Fuego, what was Mike... Oh. Okay, Jay. That's it. Be safe, brother. Stacks of money. Mike was wrong about me. Are you talking about Mike's roast video? Is that what you're talking about? Ugh. So there you go. There's my Jeter that I have. Yeah. I'm just going to make a disaster over here. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pick up over here. Oh, nice. Nice. You talking about his roast of me in Fuego? Is that what you're talking about? Did I miss something in chat? Are we misbehaving in chat tonight? Don't make me turn the YouTube car around. Yeah, I don't have any Jeter rookies. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have any Jeter rookies. Yeah, it's like $2 to $4. Like I said, I'd probably just send it to him. It's not that. It's a Bazooka Joe, Bazooka card. It's probably not even worth putting in a... I just put him in there just because, so. Well, thanks for that, Bogarts. Thanks for letting me know about that. I'll set it aside for him. We got Don't Talk to Robots over there. We'll put Doug over there. What are you laughing about, Infuego? Mike was wrong about me. I could give you, yeah, I could give you the comeback, but not everybody's seen the video, so it wouldn't make sense to everybody. Yes, probably I would just send it to you, Infuego. It's not really worth haggling over to me. It's not worth the. It's a card that I had in the back of my bookcase, basically, and you said you liked A-Rod. I had to behave badly. Yeah, it wasn't specific, was I, John? Was not specific about the behaving part. So anyway, guys, you guys got me all out of whack over here. Um, so yeah, April kind of a big month for me. Uh, it said I don't know what I'm going to be doing this month as far as like content goes. I've got a couple ideas. I want to talk about. Well, I want to talk some history. I'm a big history buff, so that's one thing I want to talk about coming up. Doc Holliday, love the Doc Holliday story. So that would be something I talk about. Doing the giveaway, of course, got that going on, and I don't know what day the 21st falls on, but I probably will not be on. I'll pre-shoot something for that day, but as far as the 21st goes, I'll be kind of doing my own thing on that day. So, but yeah, definitely doing the giveaway. I'm just not sure what you guys, if you guys want me to get some cards, I can do that. It's all up to you guys. I know you guys like cards, so I know some people like to open cards and some people don't. Like I was just thinking of getting. You'll be busy on the 20th. Of course you will be, Mike. Fucking sucks here, dude. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, Mike. Don't even do it. Yeah, it's April 20th. I know what you'll be doing. I doubt I'll be doing that. That's for sure. No problem. No problem, Infuego. Just it was given to me, and so by a Yankees fan. So thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, don't get me started on the April 20th thing. I don't want to talk about it. Just not even going to go there. Be smoking fucking toenails is what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing on April 20th. I'll be clipping my toenails and smoking that shit. Oh, okay. So show up on May 7th. Is that what you're saying, Crafty? Well, happy early birthday. That's not until next month, but well, thanks for stopping by, Grade Worthy. Uh, appreciate you stopping by, brother. I'll have to check you out. Sub me up if you haven't. I'll sub you back. Yeah, I am. I'm a history junkie, guys. I am. And the reason I wanted to talk about Doc Holliday actually was because I kind of he's like my I'm his northern counterpart basically as far as you know. Oh God, I don't know all that. Hey, something Mike, something like I'll be smoking banana peels, something. We fucking sniffing glue at this point. Oh, 50th birthday. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, Jesus Christ. Later, hobbyist. YouTube just kicked me again, guys. At least I didn't shut my own stream off this time. The tablet is right in front of me, so I don't have to, lean down. Yeah, so yeah, that was what I was talking about the Doc Holliday thing. Favorite, I think he's my favorite historical figure, so I was going to do a video on that. And it kind of went into something Mike was doing, but I'll let Mike announce all that. But I was something I was always going to talk about. So either way, 99 premium star rubies, Jeter. I'm big on it, man. I'll sit here and I will fall asleep watching old Civil War videos and old Wild West videos and stuff like that. I love that shit. A town right near me where I'm at, they have Wyatt Earp days. I don't know if that's coming up here soon or not, but Wyatt Earp actually was born like 20 minutes away from me. So yeah, definitely, John. I'll be hitting that up. I will definitely be talking about Doc Holliday. Interesting guy. A tragic story. Tragic, absolutely tragic story. Not afraid to die. I'll say that. He was not afraid to die. And I got to respect that. So I'll leave that alone because I don't want to get into it and then ruin my video. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of am. I kind of am, RJ. So, like, I grew up, like I told you guys, I spent a lot of time on my grandparents from when I was a kid. Now, the story goes, as I've been told, that Jesse James at one point did stay on that property at some point. I'm not exactly sure the exact details of it. My dad had told me this. And it makes sense because not far away from there in Cordon, Iowa, Jesse James and the James Gang robbed the bank there. And I know this because they have a damn plaque outside of the bank that says the date, when it happened, how much money they took, the entire thing. It's all right there. Yeah, well, that's what got me into it was my family history and stuff. Like, check this out. This actually ties in to Doc Holliday. I didn't know this until the other day, but I have a copy right here of. I don't know if you guys can read it or not. I have Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind. Now, what does this have to do? What does Gone with the Wind have to do with Doc Holliday? Well, Doc Holliday was actually related through marriage to Margaret Mitchell, who wrote Gone with the Wind. So there's your trivia for tonight, guys. If you knew that, give yourself a gold star. If not, you get slapped on the hand with a ruler. Yeah, and like in my family, uh, RJ, in my family, we had people on both sides of it. Let's just put it that way. And that rift is still very much a thing to this very day. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to get into my personals like that, but yeah, it divided my family. Let's put it that way. I'll just leave it there. Mike, I always have been too. I don't know. Some of it's like too much for me. Like the Albert Fish thing. Like when I read about that as a kid, that was hard for me to like. I'm an asshole and everything, but man, Albert Fish did some unspeakable things to people. Yeah, skeletons in the closet. Well, everybody's got Civil War skeletons in their closet, or just about everyone does. Like even Abraham Lincoln, his own family was divided by the Civil War. Like it's how bad that was. Like it was like brother fighting brother. Right? That's what the whole thing was. So, but yeah, I don't think I'm alone in that. That's all I'm trying to say here. Military history. I'm big on military history. I study a lot of the Civil War battle tactics and how to use topography and geography and notice the key to a position and all that kind of stuff. I actually ended up using it when I was living in before I came here to this apartment where I'm living now. We had like this little house and had woods on two sides of it. And so I made it. I seen people coming in through the woods. There's people that were living in the woods and shit, like the homeless and stuff. And so what I did is like we had a bunch of trees in our yard. So every time I went and picked up branches, I just started throwing them up in the corner so they couldn't come through my yard like that. I built a wall of sticks basically, and I put a nip in that bud real quick because you can't have that shit going on. Oh, okay. So you live in Canada then? I didn't know that about you, John. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning about you guys. I start talking about my stuff, and then I learn about you guys. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm big in Fuego. I'm big on military history too. I love that stuff. Custer's Last Stand and all that kind of stuff. Back then, man, them guys were hardcore parkour, man. We're gonna march to that hill over there through a mile of open field, and they got cannons mounted, shooting down at us the whole way, and they did it. I just say General, I don't think we can make it. Think we're gonna get blown to bits. I know they tried to a while back. They used to have a Civil War kind of little thing. They had the cannons and stuff here, and I'm not physically well to begin with, right? So it's like 90 some degrees out there, and they want me to put one of them wool uniforms on and go out and do drills, which I could do drills with them. I could do that. That's not hay foot, straw foot, right? But there was no way I was going to get they had those wool cotton uniforms. Like you, man, you would burn up in those damn things. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that, RJ. Astrophysics. That does sound kind of weird coming from you, Mike. Like, what kind of astrophysics do you enjoy? I like astronomy too. I've got a telescope in there, but I need to get some better lenses for them and see the rings of Saturn and ice caps on Mars. And oh, you only played it on YouTube. Well, I do as well, Mike. I do as well. I can see that in Fuego. I knew a lot of. I grew up around with a lot of guys that served in the military, and they taught me how to do things. Let's just put you that way. There's a reason that I can't get into any more fights because if I do, I go to prison. Let's just say that. And again, I'm disabled, but I got muscle memory. Okay, my muscles remember what to do. I just can't physically make myself do it. I knew when my body was in trouble because I used to be able to do an about face on one foot. I wouldn't even need 2 feet to do it. I could do it an about face on one foot. I was walking, doing grocery shopping one day. I went to do an about face and I ended up face planting right in the damn middle of the aisle. And I was like, okay, that didn't go as expected. Yeah, there are, Mike. That's kind of what interests me about it, about the entire universe thing. It's kind of it's a big subject there. I'm glad that I don't know if you guys follow along with astronomy, but the James Webb Telescope, that's something I'm following along with too. Yeah, possibly. Again, if we could create a wormhole, if we know how to create a wormhole, um, we could definitely. I don't know if, like they say mathematically, they say traveling backwards in time is impossible, but you can, uh, or it's impossible to the point where you built a time machine. Let's say you built a time machine, you could only travel back to the point where you built it. That's you couldn't go back any further, mathematically speaking. I'm not going to break out the damn chalkboard. I need a chalkboard to explain the math behind that. And I'm not even that experienced at math. I just know the basics of it. My dad, now, on the other hand, he could have written the damn equation out for you and explained it to you. And so, math isn't my thing. That's why I never became an astronomer. Actually, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist. He'd take me out into the Badlands and dig up dinosaur bones and shit. Yeah, yeah, it's well, time travel backwards impossible. Now, hypothetically, you can go forwards in time, but you just can't go backwards. Or if you're around a black hole, you can slow time down to like where it's really slow, and that's a gravity thing, and it involves like mathematics and all that. All the entire astronomy thing involves a lot of math. You can't talk about astronomy and not talk about the giant amount of math it takes to get to what you're talking about or whatever. And I don't have the mathematics skills to do that, but I know the basics of stuff though. Like I know the basic stuff as far as like astronomy and all that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of awesome channels on here. I'll have to do a video on that. Do a video about like all the astronomy channels on here and stuff because there's some good ones, guys. There's some really good ones on here. That's the whole Philadelphia experiment thing, wasn't it? Wasn't that supposed to be like a kind of a portal dimensional thing? Well, I mean, yeah, but wouldn't if you go to a different dimension, wouldn't it be a kind of like a different like? My theory is I don't know how accurate it is. But like my theory would be that if you went to another dimension, that the physics that apply here might not necessarily apply in a different dimension. That was teleportation. Oh, okay, okay, different thing then. Different thing. You get my point though. Like that would I think that's what they were trying to do with it. They were trying to figure out like, hey, if we create this wormhole, we could just go through it and uh they have that was that atom collider or whatever the hell that thing is. They take, two tiny particles and they smash them together really fast and it creates a really tiny black hole basically. So like if we ever like if everything just goes like completely batshit on us and like we get sucked into a black hole out of nowhere, that's why. The Hadron Collider, I think it's something like that. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. No, I don't think we ever will either, Mike. Like, I don't think that we can see a lot of stuff. Like, the human eye can only process like so many colors, basically. I mean, our example of reality is skewed to say the least. I'm talking in general terms. I'm not talking about like any other kind of thing. I'm just talking in general terms. Like this table right here, my hand is actually not touching this table. My my atoms and molecules are, you know, meeting with that, and that's what's stopping it. This table is just an illusion, basically. Otherwise, my hand would be able to pass right. Like if my hand was like nothing but neutrinos, I could be just pass right through it, no problem. So there you go. Like cells are like the building blocks of things. So you get a bunch of cells and you put them together, and that's where you get the solid thing there. And the funny thing about things is, like, you start looking into it, like we can't even explain gravity, how gravity works entirely. Like we know, yeah, that keeps us on the Earth from flying away into space, but like beyond that, we don't know much about gravity, how it works, none of that. Okay, so you guys are talking. What are you guys saying? What are you saying over there, Magnus? What are you saying? I can't read your language. I see Sam, so I know you're talking about me. I don't have a translator over here. I, I don't have a budget for a translator, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the budget. I'm not bilingual in that. Oh, okay. We were just speaking. Oh, okay. You guys speaking Icelandic. Oh, okay. That's cool that like I got people from out of country in here. Mike, I just shaved these damn things yesterday. What do you mean? Man, Jeff's missing out, Mike. Jeff is missing out tonight. Definitely. He'll probably show up and I'll be like, no, I'm done. Been on here for too damn long as it is. Uh, Cold coffee. Sam needs to comb his palms. Oh, okay. Well, you guys got me beat on it. I've never been to Iceland, so I've never left the country as far as that goes. All I know is the United States, guys. That's all I know. Dang. What are you laughing about now in Fuego? What was said now? The Sam needs to to comb his palms. No, dang, Mike. Yeah, it was. Like this is like my one night of the week where I get to just not worry about stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm doing real life stuff normally. I got time to sit down, shoot a like 3 or 4 minute video. But this is my one night where I get to sit down and actually talk to you guys. And I've got things going on in real life that aren't good either. So, okay, okay. Well, I seen Sam, so I didn't know if you guys were talking about me. But yeah, it's definitely been a rough week for me too, and it's not going to get any easier, I'm afraid. Japanese is a tough language to learn in Fuego. Um, it is. It's a tough language to learn. I should learn it because Otani's my favorite player and all. So like it would help me understand his press conferences a lot more. But I can never understand what he's saying. I can never understand. Like they have to have this translator there and everything. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go get myself a new fresh cup of coffee. This is like I hate iced coffee. I will not drink iced coffee. Oh, cool, cool, in Fuego. Mike, this does not surprise me, Mike. This does not surprise me. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a coffee refill here. Oh, you come in here. Dad. Here we go. Mug for the paparazzi in here. Come on. Here. Hold on here, guys. I'll show you the bonsai shark here. Come here. Hey. Say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here. What? Yeah. Say hi to everybody. There's a little fur bucket there, guys. The bonsai shark. Guys, with the medication I'm on, you guys are lucky I'm here speaking English at all. Like, if I took my meds like I should, like I wouldn't be on here. I just put it that way. As it is, I'm sitting here drinking black coffee while I'm talking to you guys just to keep myself upright. Yeah, I have enough trouble with English. I'm with Mike on this. I live in America. I struggle with English. To be fair, though, English is one of the tougher language. No, okay. See, I don't know much of Canadian history. I do have a Canadian coin. It's like one of the loons or whatever, loonies or whatever they're called. I don't know. One of our neighbors gave it to me. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'll put it in my that. I don't. I used to collect coins. I don't really collect coins no more. I was just talking about this the other day. It's not practical for me to carry a big giant bag of coins around everywhere I go. And so when I was homeless on the streets, I got rid of my coin collection because it was not practical for me to lug it around. I had a bunch of silver and stuff like that in it. Okay, you guys are getting into some history I don't know here. I know American history. I have studied world history before, but I never specifically studied Iceland or Canada or anything like that. So I'm learning. I'm learning along with you guys on this one here. What? What do you want? Come here. Well, come here. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Infuego. Hit me up in my email. Don't forget to save at gmail.com. It's under all my videos. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I'll get back to you on that A Rod because I don't see you like selling it. So I'll just send it to you. Hit me up. We'll talk, okay, brother? No, before Columbus. No, no, no. We're getting into Columbus now. No, no. Like I've turned into Professor Sam over here. We're holding a class. The quiz is on Tuesday. Yep. Thanks for stopping by again in Fuego. Definitely let us know when you post a new video. I'll be all over that. I'll be on it like Bonnet. Please stop tearing my box up. Hey, this is what I deal with on a daily basis, guys. What are you doing? Huh? Yeah, I showed everybody you. You said you're beautiful. Hmm. Not supposed to pay attention to anybody else. No, the cat. You're holding a prediction contest, Magnus. What kind of prediction contest are you holding? And yeah, if you guys are doing any kind of events or anything, if you want to share the link, you can share links in here. You're free to sub people up or have people sub you up. It's cash rewards, very tempting. Okay, well, what kind of prediction? All right, Infuego. I'll check it when I get off. I can't do anything while I'm on a stream on here. I'm too scared of. Oh, you're just offering it to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What are we predicting? Is it sports related or what's the prediction contest, Magnus? I'm interested. Now you got my curiosity going here. First place each division, wild cards, MVPs, Cy Young winners, World Series participants, winner, player 200 hits, 300 batting average, 50 plus home runs. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. Um, I don't think so, Mike. He was sent over here by the Queen of Spain, I believe. Yeah, back then, and even still to this day, the big thing was finding new trade routes and goods and services and whatnot. And so the royalty would pay somebody to make maps and then pay somebody to take those maps and go travel and come back and see if the map actually fits with we didn't always have satellites going around the earth and that whole thing. Mike's good at that kind of thing. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's fun to do anyway. Um, like I said, my prediction: Otani stays healthy. That's back to back MVPs. And then people will have to take notice on that one. Like the thing that gets me is like the people like say Otani's overrated or whatever. It's like, man, he did things that even not even Babe Ruth did that haven't been done since Babe Ruth. Like, I don't know, man. My mind's blown on that. All right, yeah, cool, cool, Magnus. I'll do a video for it. Hey, that works, Mike. Oh, Jay, that was quick. You must live right next door or something. Welcome back. Oh, just email you. Oh, okay, okay. All right. I'm not sure I have your email, but I'll have to look you up. I'll have to go on the playback and I'll have to look you up. Oh wow. Well, thanks for stopping by, John. You're in the Discord, so you're free to join us for movies or whatever if you want on Sunday. But thanks for stopping by, brother John. Autograph Fisherman. John Burgess. Is that how you pronounce your last name? I'm scared to pronounce people's last names because I'm gonna screw it up. Like if you guys watch my older videos, you'll see that I screw names up a lot. It's a frequent thing that happens to me. No, I got some. Did you let her out?
Yes.
Oh Lord, thank God. She's about ready to drive me nuts. Right, yeah, and I feel the same way about Wander Magnus. I really do feel that way. Burgess. Okay, okay. John Burgess. Well, thanks for stopping by, brother. I'm glad that you corrected me on that. See, I told you. I screw names up, man. Like, and it's easy to screw some of those names of those baseball players up too, because like they got names that are like that long and you can't pronounce it. I don't even try. I got to the point where I don't even try on those. So I do apologize. Yeah. Oh, Jay, you're having a night over here. I appreciate you being here with us, Jay. Just dealing with all that extra stuff on the outside. But and the thing about on your point, Magnus, the thing about it is like Otani gets hurt, or what he's got because you think a player playing one position can get hurt. If you're playing multiple positions, that just increases the odds that you're going to get hurt. That's my big worry about Otani, and he's been hurt before. Yeah, Machado does fly under the radar, and if he ever gets on a team has a playoff run and goes to World Series. Yeah, exactly. It's so easy for players to get hurt. I don't know, like you'd think they'd be able to. Baseball's not even a contact sport. Like Tom Brady's been able to keep healthy this long. You'd think somebody in baseball would be able to. Jay. Yeah, Tatis is another guy. Aaron Judge is a guy like he's got a sore hamstring. We're gonna take him out for 3 games. Man, miss me with that. Miss me with that stuff. It makes me so mad. He gets paid so much money, and I got a sore leg. I don't care if you got a sore leg. Get your ass out there. We got a better chance if you're playing than if you're not. I don't know. Just my take on that, I guess. I'm not saying Tatis is that way. I'm just saying that that's another player that he can't stay healthy. He just can't do it. I don't think name a year that Aaron Judge has played a full season. Like name one. Maybe his rookie year. Like maybe his rookie year. I think he might have played a whole season. Yep. So is another one. Those guys that are like big and built and stuff, like they don't stretch properly or something. I don't know. Yeah, Degrom. I seen that. Magnus said Degrom is out. I seen that like right before I went live. I seen that. So yeah, Degrom's out for 4 weeks. Of course, when you're a pitcher, I can kind of see it because like a lot of the pitchers, you gotta think you're on that bump and you're throwing a baseball as hard as you can throw it. You're contorting your arm, like you're gonna injure your arm at some point if you're a pitcher. I feel. I know. I just my take on that. That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, Sosa Jay was another one. He'd sneeze and ended up on the damn DL. These guys, they lift weights all day or whatever, but they don't stretch out. So then that's the way, you either, strain something or you tear something or whatever. That's how that happens. You would think that they would be able to, do some stretches. They go out there, I've seen spring training, they go out there and they do stretches and all that. You'd think they'd do that before the game. Trout last year. Trout, strained his quad, was out pretty much the whole season, just a strained quad muscle. I don't know how bad it was. I don't know if it was tore or whatever, but yeah, Magnus, exactly. Like, think of you're not just pitching 5 pitches, you're pitching 70, 80 pitches a game. That's a light game. Maybe if you go full nine, you may 100. Again, that's if you're getting somebody out in two or three pitches or whatever. I wish I could, Jay. I really do, brother. I wish I could lift weights. I used to. I used to lift weights every single day. I used to have my own weight bench and everything. And I miss it. It was a calf strain. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a calf strain. He was out the whole season. How's that even happen, Magnus? I don't understand. Like, imagine, I don't know if if you work, Magnus, but I'm just throwing this out to anybody. Like, say you got a job, right? And you call your job up and you're like, hey, I got a calf strain. Man, shut the fuck up and come to work. It's what they're gonna tell you. Or you're fired, one of the two. Oh, Will Smith resigned from the Oh, I did not know that. Is that just now? Is that breaking news, Jay? Do we got breaking news on my channel here? Kind of feel special now. Right, Mike? Yeah, call your boss, Mike, and be like, yo, I think I might have strained my calf. I need about 6 months off. I still need my paycheck, though. I still need my paycheck, but I got a strained calf, though. Get out of here with that. Oh, okay, so they gave him the choice to resign. Oh, okay. So that way he's no longer, like, he can no longer win awards and stuff like that. Is that what I'm to take that to mean? I don't follow that kind of stuff. The award stuff, I don't really follow it. That's interesting, though. Yeah, he should have made it worth it. Like, that was nothing. That was a love tap, man. That was a that was a love tap. And everybody's acting like, oh my god, he killed Chris Rock. No, dude, he just slapped him one upside the head. Y'all should just. I wouldn't even wrinkle my forehead over that. I wouldn't have. I've seen way worse than that. Way worse. That's some catfight shit right there is what I seen. On that award show. That was just petty ass shit. Like, I'm surprised they didn't. Like, if one of us had done something like that, they'd have thrown our asses in jail. Will Smith does it, and it's okay. We're not gonna press charges. Yeah, Chris did take it. He did. He did. But like again, Chris isn't really that fighter like that, though. Like it'd be like if I went to a kindergartner, beat a kid up, and took their lunch money. You're not proving you're tough by hitting Chris Rock. Yeah, it's ratings. It is. It's what it is. It's ratings. But like, I just don't see how it became such a big deal. Like I seen it, and I'm like, yeah, and just sort of went on about my night. And I think it was somebody. I think it was Jeff that posted it in my Discord, and I was like, yeah, I see where Will Smith was coming from, because like if you seen after Chris Rock made that joke, Will was laughing. They looked over at his wife, and she wasn't laughing. Will's got to go home with her at night. He don't got to go home with Chris Rock at night. So yeah, I can see why he did what he did, but I'm sure you guys got another half out there can agree with me there. Like, if she ain't laughing, you better do something because you're gonna have to hear about it later on. He would have heard about it later on. Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah, yeah, Magnus, I wouldn't disagree with you on that. Yeah, that's true, Jay. That is true. And like, yeah, did I think the joke was kind of out of bounds? Yeah, I kind of did. Like, it was a messed up situation, right? But that's what Hollywood is, guys. That entire thing was what Hollywood is. This is what it is. Let's take it from a guy who's been, talk to these guys and stuff. It's what it is. It's all posturing. It's all ego. It's all, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. I don't know much about Jada. I don't know much. Like, I haven't followed Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith since back in the '90s, right? Like Fresh Prince of Bel Air type shit. I don't really keep current on their marriage or what they got going on. I know a guy on YouTube. He Like, I need to unsub him because, like, all he ever talks about is the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing, and it's a broken fucking record at this point. And I can't even stand to see it go across my thing because it's like, dude, it's their business, it's their life. You don't need to be a part of that. I mean, yeah, you can weigh in with an opinion, but dude, all the time, I don't know, man. Yeah, true, Jay, true. As somebody who has physical issues and sort of like autoimmune issues, not to the point where like my hair's falling out, but stress is doing that for it. But like somebody who has physical issues, I can see where she wouldn't find it funny, right? Like I kind of seen that was a cheap shot, right? That's what it was a cheap shot. That wasn't the time and place for Will to do it. Is my thing. Like I would have waited till the awards went because Will Smith won an Academy Award. I would have waited, got my award, and we would have went and talked about it outside afterwards. Is the way I would have handled that. And that's just me. That's just my take on that situation. Um, but yeah, I don't know about their marriage or whatever they got going on. I don't know the details of it. Well, yeah, she was laughing about that. But like I said, Magnus, he had to go home with her that night. So if he didn't say something, or at least at least say something, she was going to make his life a living hell. I can tell that look on her face. I've seen that look. I know that look. And guys, back me up here. You guys aren't going to back me up at all. Yeah, it was a bad joke. It was a bad joke, and I don't think a bad joke's a crime. What I'm saying is, if Will Smith took offense to it, like that wasn't the time or place to address it, I would have waited till afterwards, and I would have handled it on my own time. Because it's like, isn't that your job? You're there for your job. This is what you do to make money. Business and personal don't mix. That's what I'm saying here. Yeah. So Jay, you get what I'm saying. Well, yeah, yeah. Will Smith, yeah, yeah. I would. I'm not saying he's a punk for taking a swing at him. I just wouldn't have done it there. And I wouldn't. I don't know if I would even let, like Jada. I would. I don't know if I would even let her, goad me into it. At that point, like I'd be like, well, I don't know if it's a toxic relationship, like you guys are saying. I don't know the details of the relationship, so I don't know all that. But um, there's probably some to it that I'm not aware of. Is what I'm trying to say here. So maybe there's more to it. Maybe this was an ongoing thing. I've heard Chris Rock make jokes about her before. Maybe she just had her fill with it. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there with that, but I was just like, man, wait till after the awards are over. Go handle that on your own time. If you're at work, don't get in a fight at work. Go handle your business at work, and then take it, take it outside afterwards. We can always do this outside. And shit, the paparazzi and shit, they would have caught it outside, so it's not like, we couldn't still be talking about it. We just don't do it in the middle of a award ceremony, though. That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing I see done wrong there, but that's just my take. I'm a hothead. Like if I felt somebody did a low blow to me, I might snap on him right there. I don't know if I'd slap him. I might, come back at him with something. I might be like, yeah, fuck you, dude, or whatever. Yeah, yeah, that could be a good point. See, I don't know the relationship between him and Jada. I do not know that whole thing. I'm not aware of. So, um, and there's probably more to that situation that I'm not aware of. Papa J. I don't know who that is. What am I not entertaining you guys? Are you not entertained? No, I'm just kidding, guys. I guess I'm the new guy that streams on Friday, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really watch Breakers that often either. I like Striker Breaks. I watch him sometimes. He's pretty chill, dude. I check his stream out sometimes. I'm never buying into it, but I like watching it though. Wow. Yeah, some people like uh, uh, Sloth from Hey You Guys. Like some guys just take breaks. Not everybody's out here grinding every Friday night like I am. I'm not really grinding, but I'm doing content. I'm making content at some point in time during the week. I'm either shooting videos during the week or I'm doing a live on Friday. I'm trying to be more consistent with videos too, which has been kind of a struggle for me and may be a bit of a struggle for me going forward. I'm not really sure. It depends on what I got going on from day to day. If I have to go to an appointment, or like the other day, I meant to shoot a video Thursday. I had an appointment that day, so an appointment's gotta. I appreciate all you guys for showing up. I do. I have a blast just talking with you guys. Yeah, you'll have that sometimes, Jay. You will. I try to like read all you guys' comments and stuff, and it's not easy to do because like your guys' comments show up and I have to touch the screen and bring them back up. But yeah, I don't want my channel to be big, really, guys, because I think it would overwhelm me. Like I think having a bunch of people in chat, and guys know how fast the chat goes, and I just couldn't deal with all that. It would be like a sensory overload for me, and I would just short circuit. I like having a one-on-one talk with you guys in chat, and even if there's more than one of you, I can still talk to every one of you, and we can have a conversation like we're just hanging out, like you guys said when you made the video. Like Mike says he loves the Friday night live streams, and Jeff did too, and like so I like doing. I want to do this because you guys like when I do it, so. Yeah, I agree, Magnus. It would just be too much on me. It would. It would be just sensory overload. I just wouldn't be able to. That was part of the reason that I kind of bounced from Facebook was because, like, if it was sharing memes, that'd be one thing, but they wanted me to do other things, and now it's an obligation, and this and that. I'm just like, man, that's too much for me. I'm here to share memes. I'm cool. Um, it wasn't. I was never trying to be an admin in a Facebook group. That was never my goal. My goal was to free Jason. That was my goal. Like, name another maniac, crazy person that would free Jason Voorhees. You're talking to him. You're talking to him. I'm never worried about getting too far up there. I grow incrementally, but I don't do it all at once, and it's never a bunch. I'm happy where my channel's at as far as subs goes. I ain't sweating subs. Like, yeah, it's kind of frustrating sometimes when YouTube takes your subs away from you. That kind of sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna like go on a tirade over it or anything. I'm just like, man, yeah, I gotta take my subs. What the hell? What'd I do this time? Oh yeah, Mike's a loyal guy. Mike is. He's a great guy. Like I probably still wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for Mike. Like there was times where, like I said during the free Jason thing, like I was like, man, why am I doing this to myself? And I'd turn my thing on and we'd talk about Friday the 13th, the whole Friday the 13th lawsuit thing. If in case you guys that haven't seen those videos wondering what I'm talking about, the whole Friday the 13th lawsuit, Sean Cunningham and Victor Miller and that whole thing. So that's over now, thank God. But for a long time on my channel, that's what I was doing here. Dang, Jay. Yeah, you should go live, Jay. I could hang out in your chat, and you could give me a wrench, and we can hang out that way too. Yeah, yeah, you do, Mike. I give you that. I did go to your channel, Jay. I don't think you've made content in a while, so I didn't know like if you planned on doing any or like I always encourage everybody to do content. Like if you're on here and you're thinking about doing content, one of the guys that I met on here when I right before I started YouTube was Rip and Flip, and he'd buy cards to he'd open boxes and packs and try to get cards to flip or whatever. Really cool dude. Now, I talked to him about it, and I'm like, I've been thinking about making my own channel. And he's like, yeah, yeah, you should do that. He's real supportive about it. So shout out to you, Rip and Flip. I don't know if you're online. I haven't seen you in a while, but I've got his email on my phone. I guess if I wanted to catch up with him. Talk, swear, normal stuff. Yeah, we do whatever. Yeah, just do. Yeah, let us know when, Jay. We would be there. Hey, Isaac, what's up, brother? What's up? How you doing on this Friday night? April 1st. April Fools 2022. I feel like the last 2 years have been kind of an April Fool's, so that's my other thing there. Oh, cool. I'm a vintage guy. Yeah, just getting off of work. Cool, cool. It's always good when you get off of work, right? As opposed to going to work. Again, like going back to the baseball players. Hey, if I got a sore calf, can I call into can I call into work on that? Anyway, we was talking about that before about how baseball players got it easy. Oh, I got a sore calf. I can't play this season. Yep, hang out. It's Friday night. Crack yourself open a brewski. I don't drink. I'm drinking coffee. But whatever floats your boat, you know. That's cool, Magnus. I like that, you know. I try to watch as much content of other people's as I can because I am a content creator and I know that it's rough on here sometimes, you know. So you gotta support people and show up and make yourself known. I know. Don't talk to robots. Doug, his daughter Kaylin had a birthday thing stream, and I went in and said hi to them. And Doug's been great to me. Really great guy. Like I said, I got his knocked it down, but I got a sticker there he sent me, and so I went in and said happy birthday, and let him know I'm there. Oh no, that's what I like about you, Magnus. Like I don't want yes men around me. I want somebody like, hey Sam, you just done screwed up, or you shouldn't say that, Sam. Now don't tell me what I can or can't say on my channel. Like don't approach it like that because that's what old did. And then go, it's like, no, you can't talk about this on your channel. I'm like, okay. As long as I'm being honest, as long as I'm not lying. Hey, what's up, B Phil? What's up? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're having a great Friday night, everybody. I'm having a blast tonight, I guess, for what it is. I don't have much to do on Friday nights. If I wasn't on here with you guys, I'd be sitting here watching a movie, playing a video game. I wouldn't be doing much. Your channel, my rules. Well, yeah, but like if I screw up, like if I actually screw up, like say I mail something to somebody and it gets damaged in the mail, I'm gonna try to make that right. Or if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna try. Even if I don't accomplish it, I'm gonna try as hard as I can to do that. And those are things like keeping our word and stuff like that. Those are things that I don't think happen a lot on YouTube. Generally speaking, of course. I'm speaking in general terms when it comes to YouTube. I'm not just talking about the card community. When I'm speaking in general terms about YouTube, I'm talking about like the outside communities and stuff. Yeah, I do that sometimes too, Jay. Like I'll be sitting there. Epiphany, he was streaming the other night. It was fun too. We all had a blast in there. But I was playing when he first started streaming. I was playing my PS4, and I was sort of playing PS4 and just sort of listening to him. Then I stopped playing my game, and I came in here, and I just sort of sat down. And Johnny's a great guy, fun to hang out with. Always a fun time over at Epiphany Cards. Going to the big show this weekend. What big show? What big show are we going to, Jay? I'm not going nowhere this weekend. You mean on YouTube? You're talking about a show on YouTube? I know that the races are about to kicking up, and that's something I need to talk to you guys about. Fridays is usually the day they hold races here. So that's going to kind of screw me on my streams because unless I do it earlier in the day or I do it later at night after they're over, so I'm not really sure what I want to do. No, what's going on in downtown Des Moines? I can't even get a ride there. Like there's no way I'm going to be traveling to Des Moines this weekend. What's going on in downtown Des Moines, Jay? You might go to the... Oh, hit me up, Jay, dude. I'll be like right behind where they keep the campers. Just go out back. There's a little fence there with barbed wire on it. We talk to each other through the fence and shit. Look, I'm right next to the fucking racetrack, dude. Right next to it. I agree with you, Mike. I do, and that's what I like about you. You know, you're straight up a straight shooter, Mike. That's why I like you. What? What? Oh, the Capital City show. Oh, you're like talking about cards and stuff. Shit, man. If I had the money, I'd go with you. I'd be like, hey, man, come pick me up. I know gas is killer right now. I really wouldn't ask you to pick me up because, like, I know gas is just outrageous. And me walking around all day like that, I don't know if my body could deal with that. Like, that's what sucks about being, having the back issues. I can't get up and walk and do things. I mean, I can in short bursts, but not for very long. I couldn't do it all day. I couldn't go to a card show like that and walk around all over a, giant area. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I don't. Well, Jay, I could get in a wheelchair. You can just, wheel me on down. Get in a little wagon or something. I'm just kidding, man. Gas is crazy in California. It's nuts here. It's like $5 a gallon. But like, get your siphon out. Let's go get some gas. The thing that sucks about it is like it takes gas to run everything. So that means our food prices are going to go up. Our rent's gone up. All these everything's going up in price, and it's like that's one thing that's pricing me out of the market of collectibles, to be honest with you. Is everything else is going up in price, so it's like making it harder for me to do much with collectibles. Yeah, get yourself a bicycle and stuff. I can't ride a bike anymore either. It's something I can't do. I don't even have a bike, but if I did, I wouldn't ride. I'd never ride the damn thing. I'm to the age now where I don't, my feet don't leave the ground like that. But yeah, I don't blame you, Mike. Because like at some point, like I don't, like depending on what your commute is, like you could be giving your 30-year paycheck or whatever to gas just to get back and forth to work every day. It's ridiculous. How old are I'm 42, Jay. I'll be 43 this year. But I have a lot of back issues and stuff, and I fell the other night, and I that wasn't it was actually it was after Mike's stream Saturday night last week. Went go I sat and hung out with Mike in his stream and stuff. I got up and was like, man, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make me something to eat. I make myself something to eat, and I got my plate full of food. And some cat, will remain nameless, had moved the box. There's a box in the middle of the floor. I can't see this box because I'm holding a plate of food in front of me. And I tripped right over that damn box, bruised my leg all up, broke the plate, and all the food all over the floor. I'm getting too old for this shit, man. I can't do this shit. I hit the floor hard too. I don't normally. Normally, I've got good balance, but I caught me off guard because I couldn't see it there, and that's what If I'd have seen it there and I still would have tripped over it, I probably would have been able to catch myself. But sometimes though, like I've like slipped before on ice and stuff where I've caught myself, I'd have been better off of just falling because like you land with all your weight and awkward on one leg, and that's not good either. So you may know some of the people I told stories about in Des Moines. You might. I don't know if the guy I used to live with up there, Jason Elliott was his name. I don't care about using his name because if he's not gonna say nothing to me. If he does, I'll like I'll throw with Jason. But yeah, Jason Elliott was his name. I used to party, Jay, in Des Moines. I've been up on the east side of Des Moines partying before. I'll put it to you that way. You ever been to the east side, Jay? I remember one time. Jay, you want me to tell you? You guys want to hear an east side Des Moines story from me? You guys want to hear a Friday night East Des Moines story? And this was what I've told you guys the basketball story. These were the guys I used to play basketball with and stuff. They were from Des Moines. Um, so me and my buddies, we went up. He had his parents, his dad or whatever, lived up on the east side of Des Moines, right? We got a grip of weed and we went up there, right? We had like a couple ounces of weed. They got this big giant pipe up there. We get up there and we got this big giant pipe and shit. We're all playing video games. I think it was playing PlayStation or whatever. And you could fit like a half ounce of weed in this thing. And we fucking packed that thing. We lit it up, and that's the last thing I remember until we left. Like till I woke up the next day and we left, and like I see old boy in Centerville like a week or so later, and he's like, "Dude, my dad was pissed. He said he found empty bags of Doritos and chips all over the place. You guys left a bunch of weed in his pipe and." You just fucking trashed the place, right? Basically trashed the place. I don't remember a damn bit of it. It was great. A God Bowl, yes, yes. I just look much older. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you did. You lived by the fair. Last time I was in Des Moines, Jay, I went to the cribbage tournament at the state fair. It was the last time I was. Man, it was bad too. Hotter than hell. I sweat my ass off walking around there. I was sick. Didn't feel well. It was bad. I don't think I'm gonna go back to the state fair. It just was too much on me. That's the last time I was up there though. Was to the state fair to play cribbage. I am a cribbage champion. I've played cribbage for a long time, and I used to go and do tournaments and stuff like that, and compete because I like to compete. I'm a competitive guy. Maybe this summer, Jay. I don't know if I'd do it at State Fair though, man. Like I wish I would have had you there though. I could have had somebody there watch my back because the guy I had with me was not watching my back whatsoever, and I let dude know about it too. Because he's the one talking me into going up there. I didn't want to go up there. I was like, whatever, but I remember once, Mike, one time, like I don't know where he got the shit at, man, but we didn't even smoke a whole bowl of it, and we're sitting there, and this is like 2 3 hours after we smoked the bowl, and like dude comes in, is like, dude, what are you guys doing? We're sitting there looking at a blank TV. TV's not turned on. Nothing's on the TV. It's just shut off. And we're just sitting there in front of. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? I don't know if it was laced or what, man. It was like, wow. Yeah, I do, Jay. That's the best kind. That's the best kind. I remember the guy that came in, Willie was his name. He's since gotten a real bad car wreck, and he's like paraplegic and shit. But like he came in, and my buddy that was sitting next to him, he had this hat on his head, and like he didn't like nobody touching his hat, but he was all baked out and shit. He just walks up and takes his hat off his head and shit, and he just didn't even know it. It's funnier than hell. I don't know where he got it from, but I think he had the red hairs in it and shit. It's like, man, three hitter quitter. You done. Sit down. That was back, man. That was back in Centerville. Those were some bad times in that town, though. Some bad times. Appanoose County, the poorest county in the entire state of Iowa. Entire state. Did not like it. Did not like it at all. I went last time I went to Centerville was to do my dad's military plaque, and I'm never going back there. That town can kiss my ass. I'm good. I just end up getting in trouble. Like most times, I end up getting in trouble when I go down there anyway. Like the Pancake Day story I told you guys. I found look up Centerville, Iowa Pancake Day. If you guys ever want to hear some of the stories I'm telling you about, you can find this stuff on YouTube. The other thing I found was a couple weeks ago was the cemetery. I used to work in a cemetery down there, and this cemetery was huge, guys. Like in the video, I found like as far back as you can see, that's how far back it goes. And that was one of the jobs I worked with the city down there was working in the cemetery, painting the pool. Like the one time they had us throwing rocks out of the grass into the fucking creek in the park so they could mow it and stuff. Just stupid stuff like that. They taught us. The guy that I was working for actually was a volunteer fire department worker, so he showed us how to do controlled burns and stuff like that. So like if I ever wanted to do a controlled burn, I know how to do that. But Mike, I wish I could get like I don't know, man. How I would get there. I am not sure. At the titty bar, you got. How'd you get banned from the titty bar, Jay? What'd you do? What'd you do? That's that. I feel like there's a story there. But yeah, there's no way I can afford to go from here to New York right now. Like the thing about me, right, guys? Like if you ever want to know how my head works, I will not travel if I don't have cash on hand to get at least the basics stuff. And if I don't have money, I am not traveling. It's something. It's a rule I got. I've learned this rule the hard way before, and I would rather not travel without at least some spending cash. So, I mean, maybe if I sold some stuff or whatever, but I don't. Even that would be. I don't know. Yeah, cash is king. Like if I ain't got cash, I ain't traveling. It's just not gonna happen. And right now, I don't got the cash. So, and plus, me traveling. So if I traveled, you know what I would do, right? I'd get up on a Greyhound bus because I know they got. Jay, do they still got Greyhounds in Des Moines? They used to have a Greyhound bus station in Des Moines. I'd go hop on a Greyhound, get a ticket, and I would fucking travel. It's all I've ever known as far as like traveling around. Well, thanks for stopping by, Magnus. It's been cool hanging out with you, brother. Have a great rest of your weekend, man, and thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Oh no, oh no, Jay, oh no. Well, you see, this is why I don't do titty bars either. It's begging for trouble. It's like begging to get yourself in trouble. Like you're not technically in most titty bars, you're not even supposed to touch like the dancers or whatever. You're not even supposed to do that. Well, you get what I mean, Mike. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to travel with no money at all. Like even if they're money orders, it doesn't matter. It's like the fact that I don't have the money to get a money order is what I'm pointing to more than anything. Like I fucked up physically. I can't work. Dang, Isaac. When I was a kid, I went from like pretty much the middle of Kansas to Iowa on a Greyhound. Stopped through in Kansas City. We stopped at Kansas City at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So here I am, like 7, 8 years old at the bus station in Kansas City, downtown Kansas City. All right, not a good scene. Not a good scene. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't. I I just ain't about paying for that. That's what I'm saying, Jay. I can't pay for that. Yeah, that would be cool. Let's get a GoFundMe together so I can go visit Mike. That's what we can do. Like I said, I could sell some stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, just it's well, I would just do it to hang out with you, Mike. You wouldn't even have to get me smashed, but like that'd be a plus, I suppose. I wouldn't be in pain for a fucking once in my life. Like I should have took my pain meds before I went on tonight, but I didn't. Um, I want to be kind of lucid. Uh, I would much rather do things naturally, but Iowa is what Iowa is, and Iowa is who they are, and that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't trying to change the government here. There is no changing the government here. People outside of Iowa don't understand. Like there are people in Iowa that have fucking PTSD from their laws. Just trust me on this. Um, and we've that's been tried to change. They're just too greedy. They're making too much money off of it. Kim Reynolds, our governor, is making more prisons. We've already got more prisons per capita for our population, right? We rank 35th in population and like 10th in prisons. So, like, right there, those two numbers don't fit. And they're talking about making more. Now, I asked my therapist this. I posed this to my therapist. I said, why do you suppose they're making new prisons for? Do you think it's because razor wire looks pretty? Do you think it's for the aesthetics of it? Or do you think they're making it to toss people in? Which one do you think it's going to be? Yeah, I've never been to the Field of Dreams thing. I had never heard that, Jay. I don't know. Like I haven't kept up with Iowa and decriminalizing anything because I had done even if they did at this point, I wouldn't trust them. Like, even if they did make it legal here, I wouldn't trust them. Because it took that long to make it legal. I would have to question it then at that point. What are you putting in it? What are you trying to pull over on me? Like, I do not trust the state of Iowa. Like, that's something it's ingrained into my DNA. And, like, there's no getting it out of me. There's just, yeah, exactly. Guys, check it out. Jay, maybe you can back me up on this. I want somebody to get a map of Iowa, okay? This is something I told the therapist. I said, get yourself a map of Iowa, right? And I said, take yourself a dart and throw that dart at that map of Iowa. Wherever that dart lands, within at least 100 miles of that dart, you're going to find a casino or a prison. Prove me wrong. Casinos and prisons, guys. Casinos and prisons. That's it. That's what Iowa has. It's casinos, prisons. They might can't get a hold of what I just said. They might arrest me for what I just said. That might be a thing. The feds might bust in the next 10 minutes and say, get down, get down, get down, because I said something that they might mildly disagree with. Like, you guys think I'm exaggerating. Ask Jay. I know people that have went to prison for nothing in this state, for absolutely jack, for nothing. We don't like the shirt you're wearing. Lock them up. Take him to. I had a cop in Centerville tell me we got a prison cell with your name and your prison ID on it. Right now, we got a prison cell for you. Granted, I was running around with a rough crowd at the time, but still, you don't tell somebody that's like 17, 16 years old. You don't say that to somebody. Yeah, potholes. Yep. Yeah, Iowa is just. Ugh, I could go on. Yeah, but you're right, Mike. It is it. And again, I've literally had people tell me that I'm anti-capitalism and I'm anti-business because I don't want to give that CEO a job. If I get thrown in prison, however many years I'm there to serve, well, that CEO's got 5 years of job security, or however many years I'm sentenced to. It's a job security thing, and they're talking about building more. We need to make more prisons. We need more of the prisons. We need more. We got all the freedom in Iowa, guys. Just look at the prisons we got. Oh, wow, Jay. Yeah, see shit like that, and that's a dime a dozen. I've heard so many stories like that here, and it gets me going. You don't get me going, guys. Because like saying, well, you're complaining about it. Why don't you run for office? No, because they don't want me in office. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They don't vote people into office here to fix things. That's not why they vote them into office. That's not the reason they're getting voted in there. They're getting voted in there because it's funny money. That's the reason they're getting voted in there. That's why it's not legal here. That funny money. There's so many cops that, like, I remember back in Centerville back in the day, so many cops, like Billy Knight. I will say his name. Fuck him. I don't care if anybody says I'm doxing him or not. He deserves it. He was always sweating me when I was down there. He went and became cop somewhere up north. I don't know if it was Newton or Altoona or somewhere like that. Became chief of police up there and lost his job because he was caught doing shit he shouldn't do. Anyway. Yeah, exactly, Jay. Like, they don't put people in here to fix anything. Let's just stop fooling ourselves if that's why they vote these people in. I could go on. I don't want to get going on it because then I'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the night. I'm having a good time, so. Right, right. But that's not money though, Mike. They want that money. They want that money. They're gonna find they will make as many things illegal here as they can just to put people in the prisons they're building. And I say this to my therapist, and he looks at me like he's a monkey trying to solve an algebra equation. And I'm like, dude, why do you think they're building prisons? Do you think it's just, we're going to go all there and play patty cake with each other? Like, what do you think they're building them for? Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you, Mike, that, Norway has the right way. Like, I swear, like, I've heard people say, well, Iowa's, they always tell you, Iowa's going to make it legal. They're going to make it legal. I think Iowa would leave the Union and build a wall around it if it ever became federally legal. They would literally build a wall, a Trump wall around Iowa if it ever became legal. And they would cut off any contact. It would be one giant cult. That's what we would have left here. is one giant cult. I know that the population here is going down because their policies are pushing taxpayers out of the state. Next gubernatorial race, guess what they're going to be complaining about? Oh, well, we don't know why all the taxpayers left, all the young people that work and have jobs. Was it our policies? No, no, it was all Sam's fault. Anyway, I can see that being a thing. I can see that, oh, they're going to blame Sam. It's not our fault. You know, Sam did a Vulcan mind meld on me and made me do that, you know. Okay. Sam, you need to be more accountable and more responsible. This is why they wonder why I got authoritarian issues. Like I don't like authority, and they wonder why. So anyway, I could rant on about that, but yeah, Jay gets what I'm saying. Like some people, like if you don't live in Iowa, you just don't understand. If you're not from here, you ain't lived here a long time. I could tell you stories until I'm blue in the face. Unless you live it, it's just not going to resonate. But anyway, you guys got me on a rant. My apologies for going on a rant, guys. But hey, thanks for stopping by, Isaac. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Hope you have a great night. I've been going for about 2.5 hours now. I was hoping Jeff would show up at some point. But later, Isaac. Take care. Have a great weekend, brother. Hope you get some packs to open. Jeez. Yeah, get me going on Iowa. Anyway. Say, well, why do you live here? Well, I can't rightly leave. Like, I mean, I'd love to go see Mike. I'd love to go outside the state and travel, but, you know. Like, I think I'm getting interference with my disability from a lot of the, like, all the businesses here. That's another thing I said to the therapist. I'm like, you take every business here, it's got a help wanted sign. That might as well say, I like to steal, or don't come work for us. Because if you got high turnover, or you can't keep people employed, or if you've went through your worker pool and no one else wants to work with you, that means you're doing something wrong. That means you're treating your workers bad. That means you don't want to work for somebody that's treating their workers bad. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you with the off-grid thing. But then again, you know, if we're off-grid, no internet unless you build your own internet server. And that sounds good and all, but then you try to do it and it gets pricey and hard. Yeah, actually, I did hear about that. Jason Elliott, the guy I was telling you about, actually told me that story. He froze his junk off. Yeah, the anhydrous hit him right in the junk, and it froze his junk right off. Man, like he, they said he was locked up with him in prison and stuff, and he said they were always clowning on him about it and stuff in prison. I can't remember the guy's name, but I know who you're talking about though. I know the story you're talking about, Jay. And I've watched guys almost freeze their hands off doing that kind of shit before too. Again, it's like this is why I associate very much. I'm not saying you, Jay, in particular. I'm talking about here where I'm at. It's a real problem here in town, and like I've got to. I mean, it's to the point where I just don't trust hanging around anybody here in town because I don't know if they're involved in it, and if I don't know if somebody's involved with that or not, I won't even like. I'm not even talking to them. Like, there's probably people in this building I could probably go get some smoke from because of the meth issue. I just won't even talk to them because I don't trust it. You know. Oh wow, I didn't know that, Jay. I watched a buddy of mine when I was a kid. My bus driver ran his foot over with the riding lawnmower, chopped his toes on his foot off and shit. Like his toe. It was on the last day of school too. Well, I'm all standing outside. We're all standing out there. I can't remember what he was doing. His toes were laying all over the yard. He's blood spurting out all over the place. It was horrible. They ended up suing the school for it. Right. I've had I never really, I've dabbled in it, Jay, when I was younger, but like, I don't fuck with that shit no more. I don't drink. I don't like taking the pills that I take. You guys know my other situation. It's not like I'm stuck with what I got because again, I'd rather not deal with the meth addict. I guess is one. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, am I making sense, or am I just rambling? Probably just rambling, but yeah, it's really. That's why I don't go out. I just don't go out because, like, I've had people walk up and offer me this shit here, and like, I have, I would flip out, man. I've flipped out on people for that kind of shit, and I don't want to flip out and hurt somebody over it. Yeah, well, I've the pills I got are prescribed to me, Mike. Like it's either take those or be in pain. Like, what would you do? Like, seriously, I'm being realistic. I'm not saying you have to take them. I'm just saying in my situation, like your situation's different. My situation, I have no choice but to take these pills because what's my other choice? I could hit Jay up. Jay, you wanna? You can hit me up after the stream, brother, and see if you can help me out. I don't know how I'd get up to you, but I'd figure it out, man. I'd bring you some cards, man. What's your team? I'd hook you up with some cards even. But yeah, I don't have a choice but to take and I take as few of the pain pills as I can take. I like literally, like I have to be pretty bad off to take an extra pain pill at night. Like I have to be, like tonight I almost did because I was really nauseous. I got out of the bathtub and I was really super nauseous, like I felt I was gonna throw up. It's like I hope I don't get sick because if I get sick, Naomi's not gonna let me stream tonight if I get sick. So, oh, that's cool, Jay. You can hit me up tomorrow. You hit me with an email, man. I just want to keep in touch with you. You don't even have to do anything for me. I just want to keep in touch, man. Us Iowa brothers got to stick together, man. There's like not many of us left. All the good guys end up getting used up by Iowa. Oh, damn. That sucks, dude. Oh, you see, I don't even like taking them, Mike. Like, I don't get nothing out of taking them other than, I can sleep, an hour or two extra. Like, it's not really worth it, but oh well. Oh, damn. Damn, Jay. Things are tough all over right now here. Like, again, the gas prices things. Yeah, I do too, man. I do. Like I remember back in the day, you could get a fucking brick of that Mexican shit. Like it's just like I knew a guy. I'm not gonna. Well, he's since passed away. I could say his name, but I'm not gonna. But like he used to live down the street from me, and the stuff he got was in. It was like the brickweed. It was shaped like a Campbell soup can because that's what they transported it and they put it in a Campbell soup can, and so it was shaped just like a Campbell soup can. Yep. Hey, being sober ain't such a bad thing. I just wish I had pain relief. Like I don't mind being sober. I don't drink. I don't get out of my head. You know what I mean? I don't sit there and just get tore up to where I can't function because like again back in the day, like you never know what some shit was gonna pop off, and I didn't want to. If I had to put in some work or throw some hands, I didn't want to be all fucked up. So I learned real quick you don't get too far out there. And one of the things I used to do is when I did drink is if I drank, I'd open my can of beer or whatever it was, and I'd turn that cap to the right, and I would not let that leave my hand. That marked that as my beer. Don't fuck with my beer. But yeah, yeah, same here, Jay. Like I drank a few years past that, but like by the time I hit 21, it was like I was already burned out on drinking. To be honest with you, I didn't do it regularly, on a regular basis. Every other once in a while, I'd have got a bottle of Remy Martin or something and get fucked up. But it was not an every weekend thing. Like my family, my cousin and her husband, they'd get tore up every single weekend. I'm just like, man, I can't do that every weekend. I have to have a life outside of just drinking, or anything. I'm more of a green tea guy now. Like I don't fuck around with the shit that like I used to. I used to get all kinds of tore up and shit. But yeah, and that's where I got. Well, for me, it'd be like, one leads to another, and next thing I'm down that rabbit hole. Alcoholism runs in my family, so I stopped drinking. It's been forever since I drank. Like, it's been damn near 20 years at least going on anyway. Yeah, I've done that before. I've lost months to, like, doing shit like that. East side, East 42nd. I never went to bars up there, Jay. I partied up there with a few people I knew. Um, God, Chris. I can't remember what Chris's last name was. I knew this guy, Chris. He used to live up on the east side of Des Moines. His dad was a vet and stuff. I don't know whatever. I think he moved. He's not even up there no more. Like the last time outside of the state fair, the last time I was actually staying anywhere up there was that Motel 8 up in West Des Moines. And man, I don't know. I didn't like West Des Moines. I'd be all right with East Des Moines, but like I did not like West Des Moines. Not my spot. But no, I never went to any bars up there. I lived down the street from Big Earl's. I could have walked to Big Earl's Gold Mine from where I was at, and I never went there. They had Jason and his old lady at the time had strippers coming over to do threesomes together and shit like that, and I'm just like shaking my head and like I'm out of this. Wilson clan? No, no, I don't believe so. I knew a few select people up there, but like it's people I no longer talk to, or they done moved, or so I don't think I know anybody that you know up there. Yeah, see, and that's always the worst way to do it, Mike. I know, right? Well, see, you got Big Earls there up on the corner, and then across the highway you got Firestone. Like literally, you got a factory right next to the damn titty bar. Now you do some math on that. I always thought that was funny. The Firestone, y'all know where they're going when they get their paychecks. You know where they're going. Go get them dollar bills out. You might, Jay. We might have some of the same friends. Like I haven't talked to anybody up there, like other than you. I mean, other than you, Jay. I haven't talked to anybody up there in a long time. I'd have to ask my friend Jason. He knows, like, he remembers Chris's name and stuff like that. His last name and stuff. I don't remember his last name. No, it wasn't too far from that either. Yeah, the lumber yard, which I've never been to either one of those places. Like I had people here in town go to those places. Like, look, Sam, I paid money to see titties. I'm like, well, try not paying money to see titties next time. Then you can actually brag about it. You know. I know. I never got into that. I was just like, it's like admitting that you know, it's admitting you got no game is what it is. Well, the lumberyard wasn't bad. It just isn't for me, man. Like, why go, see some female naked that you can't do nothing with? There's no point. No point to me. I got kids. I don't need none of that shit. I done been there. I'm good. I'm good. No, it doesn't matter to me now. Anyway, I'm all physically fucked up and shit. So when it's not like even if I wanted to, I could. So it would be just a waste of my time. Unfortunately. But no, I never went to the bars up there. I never did. I went to bars in Indianola and places over there before and shot pool and stuff. I remember. You remember Loco Joe's, Jay? I used to go to Loco Joe's. That was sort of like a bar kind of thing. Like you could, man, back in the day, you could take like $20 in nickels and you go to Loco Joe's. You get yourself a pitcher of beer. You can play the arcade games, bowl, shoot pool. It was awesome. No, no, no. Dingus is here in my town. Lumberyard is up at where Jay's at. Lumberyard's up where Jay's at. The Dingus bar is down here. And why they call that place Dingus is like, this is the worst name for a bar ever. No. No. I knew a guy over there, Adam. I can't remember his last name either. That fucker, he always got me in trouble. He was always on some kind of scoop. Uh, like he'd always end up trying to hook me up with these girls and shit. Like I remember one time I was over there and I got caught strep throat somehow. I was sick as fuck, man. He's all worried about partying with these girls, and I'm like, man, take me to a fucking hospital. I feel like I'm gonna die. Guy didn't want no part of it, you know. But yeah, I partied with in Indianola. That's where I met my first kid's mom at actually. That was oh, I think that was Indianola. Was it? Yeah, no, yeah, it was when Indianola was where the police, and I think that was where they robbed the Casey's and that. I'm trying to remember if that's where that happened at. No, I don't really party over there anymore. I just I stick to myself. I'm here. For me to travel around is it has to be something. Like I have to make a day of it. You know what I mean? I don't even get out. I hardly get out around here in town. Like haven't been to the library in months. No reason to. I can look anything I want to read up on the internet. So this is like no reason for me to go out anywhere. I try to go out. I go out and stand in our parking lot and stuff just to get sun, just so I can get some sun on me. Get some vitamin D going there. But yeah, I haven't hung out in Indianola for a long time, a long, long time. Yeah, I think that was where they got interrogated because my old boy that I was who was over there. I went to go see him, and he had robbed the damn Casey's. The girl he was staying with got it into his head to rob the Casey's and shit, and that didn't go well, man. Really, Jay? I think you might. I think we may need to talk about this, like not on my stream sometime. Uh, because that could be the same Casey's incident. I got interrogated over that. I had nothing to do with it. In fact, I was at my PO's at the time that fucking shit happened. I was at my PO at that time. I come back later. We're all partying and shit over there, and boom, cops raid the place, right? And hauled everybody. Like he was still wearing the same clothes. Were they wearing the same clothes as when they did it and they got him on camera? Is that the same incident, Jay? Because if that is, that's the same one. Don't watch the movie. William S. Burroughs. Oh, Naked Lunch, huh? I'll have to check that out. But yeah, okay. So that's kind of funny, Jay. We might have some people in common over in Indianola. Yeah. Oh, it was while he worked there. Okay. No, they actually what they did is they had I don't know why they did this. This is dumb criminal shit. Um, they had the fucking pin for the alarm or for the lock on the door, so you just hit this number in on the door, right? Well, she used to work there and she knew this pin. Instead of going and doing that, nah, we're gonna throw a brick through the window. Dumber than hell. Dumber than hell. I get drug in there and I got interrogated and shit. And I was like, look, I was at my PO's at the time. You guys, I got an airtight alibi on that. I had nothing to do with it. I just happened to be with a jackass who decided to do something stupid. That's what it was all over. And I was pretty pissed about it. But again, that was a Friday night that's the last time I went to Indianola, too. I have not been over there since. There's two places I won't go. One's Indianola because of that, and the other is Leon. I will never go back to Leon. I had a guy try to drive through Leon when we was in a U-Haul. I was helping his son move out of somewhere, and I was like, dude, if you drive through this town, I will jump out of this vehicle while it's going down the road. I will open this door and I will jump out of the vehicle. Do not go through Leon. I will not go to Leon. It did not go well. Let's just put it that way. I had it. The police there told me that it was in my best interest not to go back to Leon. So yeah, that's not good. Try to steal the eighth man, and that's some federal shit right there, isn't it? You can get a federal charge on that on the ATM shit. No. I knew some girls in Leon. They were nothing I would have. I wasn't interested. They were with my homeboys or whatever. I never had any interest in them. But yeah, then I never. I didn't even like them to be honest. I didn't even want to be hanging out with them. But yeah, I just after you know the entire police force comes there and says, "You guys better not, better leave and not come back." I don't come back. I was like, "Okay, okay, officer, I'm not coming back. I'm good." Anyway, but yeah, I'll never go back to Leon, and I'll never go back to Indianola. These are two places that if you put a gun to my head and said either you go these places or I shoot you, I'm going to tell you to pull the trigger. They dated a 10. Her name was Larry. Uh, Nope. Like it was messed up. Like when I was growing up in Centerville, right? Like I'm related to half the town. Problem is, I don't know who I'm related to. So people were always like, "Well, why aren't you dating anybody?" I'm like, I don't know if I'm related to the bitch or not. I ain't taking no chances with that shit. So like I date girls from out of town or whatever, but like I never dated girls from Centerville because I didn't know if I was related to them or not. That's some weird shit. It's a funny story funny Centerville story. Haha, funny. Everybody thought I was gay and shit. I'm like, no, I just don't want to be with some girl I'm related to. It's kind of weird, guys. Centerville's a weird town, man. If you ever been to Centerville, it's a weird fucking town. Only in Centerville could like you be related to half the town and not know who you're related to. It's only in Centerville. And I just spent a lot of my time by myself. Yep, exactly, Jay. And you don't know who all might be related to you, so like you might be accidentally doing an incest, and that's not cool. So like I just erred on the side of caution, you know. Yeah, I really didn't date girls back in Centerville. I was never like I was always more into other shit and dating girls anyway. It's kind of funny. My mom was all trying to make like I'm promiscuous. Like, oh, you just go around and sleep with everybody. Oh, no, my friends that I ran with back then, they laughed about that. Like, I was the prude of the bunch, right? Like, always one off in the corner, just doing my own thing. I didn't really pay much mind to it. They was always having this baby mama drama and shit. I was like, whatever, man, I'm cool. If it wasn't for Indianola and drugs, I would have never had a kid in the first fucking place. I'll put you that way. At that time, I was still partying. Like I stopped partying around my mid 20s, somewhere around there. I stopped really partying and shit. Yep, exactly, Jay. Exactly. Once you see that stuff going down, it's time to put the brakes. Apply the brakes there. I'm not having any part of it. See, I was like, there's several big families that I was tied to there, and some were by marriage, true. Not that I would have dated anybody in that family anyway, but the point is, some of it was by marriage, but a lot of it was not by marriage. So, no, CJ, we got a lot in common, brother. We got a lot in common. Uh, I got me on that fucking messed me up on that dope shit. I do shit that I would never do sober, and that's why I'm glad I quit doing that shit because I don't do that shit no more. I just don't. I am a pretty much state of myself kind of guy normally. Get me all fucked up. I do start doing shit I would never wouldn't normally do, but get me all fucked up, get me stay awake for a couple weeks partying and whatever, and one thing leads to another, and yeah, that wasn't good. That ended bad though. That whole scenario, the robbery in Indianola, and that whole scenario ended bad. It ended bad for me. It ended bad for her. It ended bad for everybody involved. The whole thing ended bad. There was no point of that story that I can point to and say something good came out of it. Well, other than the fact I don't do that shit no more. That's the only thing I can take out of it, and so that's what I'll hang my hat on. Yeah, well, that's cool, Jay. I'm glad you get to see your kid. Like I said, it didn't end well for me. None of that shit ever ended well for me. So, made a whole lot of mistakes. Before I came on here and freed Jason and started, succeeding at stuff, I had to fail at a lot of stuff first. So, it's what happens. Life will hand you your ass. I know you know that. And you guys both, all of you know that. All three of you that are still listening to me ramble. Right? Yeah, and I've been there before too. It's just like, well, actually, no. You want to know where I came to that realization? It was a dope house up in Des Moines, Jay. In Des Moines, actually. Cheddar Bob. I don't know if he was here for I think he was here for the Cheddar Bob story. He'd go around asking for everybody to spoon cheddar and shit. These guys were taking pregnancy pills because they got vitamins in them and shit. I'm just like, I'm gone. I'm going home. You guys have fun with what you're doing. I'm going home. And I stopped hanging around with that whole crowd. I know one guy that I used to talk to. He's back down in Centerville, and he's still on the shit. And last time I was with him and did it around me, I got very uncomfortable. I was not comfortable with it. Our neighbor at our old place used to do it, and he'd do it in front of me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not comfortable with this. I will leave. I don't. You do what you want to do in your house, but I'm not going to be here when you do it, though. I'm not comfortable with what you're doing. So I'm very. Again, I've had when one of my dad's neighbors, Mark, calls me down. I thought he called me down to smoke a bowl or whatever. I go downstairs. No, he breaks out a mirror, and I'm like, no, dude, you can have as much of that shit as you want to have. I don't want nothing to do with it. People get all weirded out and shit. I can't deal with it, man. I got social anxiety and shit. I can't fucking deal with the dumb shit no more. Jesus, man, Jack Daniels. You know, that reminds me of a funny story about Indianola now that you got me thinking about it. When I went to go see old boy that got locked up for robbing the Casey's, this lady comes up with us. I don't know if you've ever been to the jail at Indianola, Jay. You got to go up, you got to hit the button, you got to tell whoever's on staff, who you're there to see and stuff. So I'm there. I hit the button. I tell her who I'm there to see. She's all right. So this lady comes up after I hit the button. We're standing there, right? She hits the button. She says, like, I'd like to talk to Jack Daniels. And I start laughing. I was like, wouldn't we all? No, she was actually there to talk to a guy named Jack Daniels. She was actually there. So that was another funny Indianola story for you there. That you just made me think of that one, the Jack Daniels thing. But yeah, I would never. Yeah, Jack Daniels, yuck. Like I've heard that if you do something like that, if you inject something like that, like Jack Daniels, you can taste it in your mouth. Like you'll be able to taste the Jack Daniels if you do that. That's what I've heard. I've never done it myself. Man, Mike, I don't know if you say she did that. I've been around people that smoke crack. Have you ever smelled what that man? It smells like if you took like a rag and took a piss on that rag and then lit it on fire. That's what crack smells like. How do you anybody would smoke that? Is I don't know. I almost got sick being around it. Like I mean that shit's foul. Keep that away from me. I told them. They're like, oh, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Oh, nice, nice, Jay. See, I never did time in Polk County. I never really did time in Indianola either. I just went there to see old boy or whatever, put money on his books. Can't remember what it was we was there to see him about, but she walks up, hits a button. I want to talk to Jack Daniels. I guess there was a guy there named Jack Daniels, so kind of funny. Funny story there. Yeah, that's the other thing I hear about it. Like I never tried crack either, but like yeah, it's I've always felt the same way about Coke too. It's like you get a buzz on it for like maybe 20, 30 minutes and then be sitting there with your fucking sinuses all fucked up for 3 days. I mean, it's not even worth it, man. I've done that before too, Mike. I've actually done that. Well, not me. Somebody I was with did. I remember that was a party. That was a party. You're sitting there, they're lacing their shit blunts with fucking Coke and shit, and I'm sitting there in the back seat. There's a There's a briefcase under my feet at the time. It was full of counterfeit money. These guys ended up getting in trouble for that too, but I wasn't there. Last thing I remember seeing, we was getting all fucked up. I seen a rainbow on the windshield. Woke up next day in my bed, wondering how I got there. I was sick. Like that's what I found out. I was allergic to ether. I got sicker than hell, man. I was like sick for fucking a week after that. I was like puking my guts out and shit. It was bad, 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 bad. Yeah, I never really got into it much. Like it was okay for a once or twice kind of thing, but it's the same thing with like LSD. I tried it once. I didn't really feel. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Just a lot of the shit that people did. I just wasn't. I wasn't as into it as they were. I guess it was just something I did when I was bored. You know, I just didn't have shit else to do. So stuff I did when I was bored. But like if given the choice, anything else to do than that shit, I would have done it. You know. Oh no, that's not cool though, Mike. Like this, that's not some like that's messed up for somebody to do to you. Like if you're gonna do that, at least warn somebody. Like that's not cool to do. And that's another reason I don't fuck with people around here in town, because God knows what they're putting in the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to have somebody I trust. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have somebody I know and trust, not to be lacing my shit with shit I don't want. And I don't have that in this town right now. So, oh damn, yeah, that shit can get you, man. Those fucking like I remember trying. That's something I threw in a joint once with some opium. And this dude had this like baggie and had little spoons, you know. And I was like, "Well, hey man," I said, "I got a little bit of smoke." I said, "You could throw some of that in my bag." So he did. I went home, rolled that up, like smoked it. I really liked opium, so I was like, "Okay, I can't do no more opium because I like it too much." Like I could see myself getting sucked into that. So like I did it once, and that was it. It was just a one time thing. Damn. Yeah, I would too, Jay. Like that's messed up. Like at least give me the choice of what I put in there, you know? People be scandalous like that. I wouldn't blame you on that one, Mike. Like yeah, exactly. Like you guys are right where I am with it. I would have thumped his ass too. Would have thumped them both. But yeah, don't ever put shit in like that's not cool. Like I'm getting what I am thinking is this, not putting that into this and then giving it to me. That's not how it works. But anyway, I don't blame you guys for doing that. I'm going on 3 hours now, guys. It's been a great live stream. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what kind of my plans were for this month. I will be doing the Discord movie Sunday. I know Jay, you're in my Discord. Mike, you'll be there. Hit me up, Mike. Let me know what you want to watch. Like I can just throw something random on Tubi on there. I don't know if I really want to watch something about Albert Fish. I don't know if that's something I want to do. Like hearing what he did to those kids, man, it just makes me want to. I don't know. It makes me want to do bad things. Yeah, yeah, and I would have loved it, Mike. But that's the thing. I know that I can't do it. Proviticus Gmail. Just hit me up. Hit me up. Don't forget to save at gmail.com, Jay. Or you can hit me up in Discord. You can always hit me up in Discord too. But yeah, Sunday we'll be doing a movie in Discord. Saturday, are you doing a stream Saturday, Mike? If you're doing a stream Saturday, let everybody know about that. I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, it's cool to let everybody know. Proverticus, I think that's your name in my Discord too, so I'll remember that. I'll hit you up or something, man. Um, are you doing a stream tomorrow, Mike? You know if you're doing a stream or the stuff I got was red opium, I think it was. Because like I remember that joint it burnt red. It was like fucking that red was that the whole joint was. I only got halfway through it and I was fucking done for. But lay me out. Live Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anybody that's in the chat, no Jay, um, go hit Mike's stream up tomorrow. Movies on Sunday. You guys are all welcome to come and join. Don't forget to save as my gamer tag, Jay. So that's funny. It's like looking in a mirror sometimes with you, Jay, and Mike too. Like we're just three guys on the internet, right? Had a crazy life, you know. We all three had a crazy life. I guess is what it sounds like. But anyway, thanks to everybody for. Yep, you're the dude on Discord. Yeah, I know that. You should join Mike's Discord too. Mike's got a Discord now too. Mike grew up and graduated to get a Discord with me. I don't know how helpful that is, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for showing up to my stream and hanging out with me tonight. I need to go take my medicine so I can get ready to lay down and put something on and probably lay down and go to sleep. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Like I said, Mike stream tomorrow. Discord movies Sunday, 5 p.m. Central. Until my next video, which is Mondays. You know, guys know my schedule. Monday will be my next video. Love your hobby, and I'll love you back. Yep, peace, brother. Later, Mike. Later, Jay. My brothers. Peace.